And I will swap the transition. And we are live.
Great. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, watchers from around the world, welcome on board of the ship, the Instabil. Today we're playing Feed the Kraken across several countries. And I'm Maikel. I'm one of the designers of the game. And today I'll be the storyteller. So if anyone has any questions or wants to chat, you can use the YouTube chat and I will see that I respond to any of your questions. Okay, so today we have some pretty cool guests. Well, I would like to mention Helle. She's doing all the technical stuff with YouTube and the live streaming. So hello, Helle.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Helle, and I'm from Game for Life BG, and I will be hosting the game today. Yeah.
Who's next?
Hey, I'm Hans.
Yep.
I'm also one of the designers, developers of this game. And yeah, looking forward to playing a nice one today with everybody. So,
Okay.
MeepleTown, what's up?
Who's next?
Right.
Am I next?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I think they're all different on the screen. I'm John, and I'm Johnny MeepleTown from MeepleTown Games here with my buddy Dean. We'll see if we're on the same team, though.
Yes, I am Dean, and probably not a pirate. Probably.
You're already doing that, dude? Come on.
There's a
man.
chance that I'm a
Oh,
pirate.
we haven't even started the game.
Okay. Who's next? Don't be shy.
I'm Eric. I'm just a learner player.
Perfect. We always need fresh blood on board of the ship.
Yeah.
I'm good for that.
I'm William. I am also a learner player, and hopefully not the cultist.
It is a difficult role, but we will all manage that. So don't be scared.
I'm already suspicious. The roles haven't even been given out.
And I think we lost Namli.
Oh no! Did he really jump overboard?
Oh, dear.
Maybe he will.
Too early for that.
Okay, so then it's me. I'm Nils from Germany. I represent also one of the team people behind this game, Feed the Kraken. So I'm from Funtails, the publisher for Feed the Kraken. Yeah, and I'm joining this journey, and I'm very, very, very looking forward to play my first game with MeepleTown, Dean and John together.
That's
Man,
right.
look at
Last
you
time we were
already.
pirates together. Maybe that'll happen again.
Look at his name. Loyal as always. Already.
And Namli is joining us again. Oh, he must have lost connection.
Okay.
I'm saying loyal, not loyal to what, John?
Namli, you just returned back in time to introduce yourself.
Yes. Yes. Hi everyone. I'm Namli. So this is my second game playing Feed the Kraken. I'm excited for it. Last game I played as a sailor, and this game I'm definitely a pirate. So.
Whoa.
At least you admit it. At least you admit it. That's the start. That's the start. I'm fine with that.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
we can do it.
We will go to the board.
Michael, could you send me the link for the live stream?
Oh, sorry. I clean forgot. I'll put it into the chat, into the Zoom chat right now. There you go. So during the game, because we've got a bit of a lag, the live stream only comes up 30 seconds later, you should rather than not watch the live stream during the game, because then you might get information that you saw a half a minute ago. But you can share the link, and you can watch the stream after the game is done. I've just posted the link into the chat right now. You should be able to view it.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. So for any viewers who have joined, I'll give you a very quick introduction to what Feed the Kraken is. So in Feed the Kraken, we've got the ship full of brave sailors, and we all want to fulfill the king's mission and bring the ship to sailor victory. And at the beginning of the game, every player will receive a sea bag and one of their faction tokens. And blue is the color of the loyal sailors. They want to reach the safe harbor of Blue Water Bay. And rumors say that we've also got some pirates on board. And in this game with 8 players, we've got 3 pirates on board. And those 3 pirates, they don't want to go to Blue Water Bay. They want to go to Crimson Cove, to the pirate victory. They want to carpet the ship, burn down all the goods, keep the jewelry, and they want to have a great pirate life forever after that. Okay, and then there's still one mysterious player, and this is the cult leader. The cult leader got on board for only one reason, and he's not interested in jewelry or gold or the king's mission. His reason to be on board is to bring the ship to the Kraken, and that's the yellow field in the center. If that works out, the ship will be destroyed, the Kraken will eat the ship, and he will win the game. Every other player will lose. That's his first mission. There might be a second goal, and the second goal is to be fed to the Kraken. If the cult leader can be fed to the Kraken on one of those yellow tokens, then he will also win the game. And in a case, if that happens, the captain will have to feed one player to the Kraken. So, of course, me as a loyal sailor, I will try to feed the pirates. But if I accidentally feed the cult leader, because I think he's a pirate, maybe he's gambled and he played like a pirate, and I think, oh, damn, this guy, I have to feed him. And if I feed the cult leader to the Kraken, then he wins, and he says, I am the cult leader, you lose, and the cult wins the game. So we don't want to let that happen. This is why we have to find out who the pirates are, and the pirates have to find out who the cult leader is, and then together we will sail to sailor's victory. Luckily, I don't have to go onto this dangerous mission. I will be the storyteller today, and I'll send all of you, and you will have to beat the dangers of the 7 seas tonight. Okay, I think we're pretty set up. There are no questions. Then Helle, you can shuffle give the bags a good shuffle.
Yes.
And we could actually start the game.
First, I'll put them in the bag. Who doesn't want to be the cultist leader?
You don't.
Who doesn't want to?
Who doesn't want to? I want to. I would be the cultist leader. No problem.
I've never got to play that role. I think that would be super fun.
It is super fun to play that role.
Yeah.
As the cult leader, you are kind of in between the chairs. So if you see that the pirates are winning, then you would try to help the sailors, because you want to go to the center.
Yeah.
And if you see the sailors are winning, you would try to help the pirates. And you have to really balance the forces between those two sides and see that you navigate the ship to the center. So it is a difficult role for first time players, but don't worry. I think the pirates and the sailors, they will manage to balance out themselves. You will see how it goes during the game.
There we go. So we have the cards shuffled. Everybody has been dealt a secret identity and a card. And we will have to see our identities now. And for that, I will just zoom in a little bit. So it's easier for you to see your characters. Okay. I'm going to place it here. So what I will do is I will ask every one of you to wake up one at a time. And I will start with myself. I will go with the numbers we have. You can't see them now, but I will mention your name and then you can wake up, and then I will show you your secret card. And you just have to see the name so you can look up what it does, the role card you have. And then I will show you your secret identity too. But first I will ask you all to sleep.
Yes, so you all close your eyes.
Yes.
I will Helle, I will help you with this.
Yes. And
so
I will look at my secret card and identity. And if you get the captain card, you would always have to tell it to me.
Yes. Okay. So Namli, I need you to close your eyes. And perfect. Okay, we can start. So it's nighttime in the harbor of Crab Island, and before we set sail, we all had a great drink. Everyone is totally drunk, and we're all going to bed now. And then Helle has a look before she goes into bed. She has a look into her secret sea bag, and there she remembers her actual mission. That's a nice one, Helle.
And then I will have Hans. He can wake up.
Okay.
And you will get your secret card first.
So Hans, he can't sleep at night. He's always walking around, and he looks at his character card and remembers his true identity and why he actually signed up on board of the ship.
Do you got it?
Yes. You muted Hans, so we didn't hear that. But Helle, he's got it.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's all good.
And then your secret identity.
Okay.
He's got it.
You may sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Nils. You can wake up.
Nils, super excited. He's getting ready for duty. He needs a sip of milk so he can lie down and then sleep further.
Got it.
And your secret identity.
Got it, thanks.
You may sleep, and I want Eric to wake up.
Okay, Eric, welcome on board.
You will get your card.
First time on the ship. Have a look at this card. You just have to remember the name. Can you see the name?
Yep.
You got
Perfect.
it?
Got it.
Got it.
And your secret identity.
Let's have a look. Oh, can you go down a bit down south, Helle?
Got it.
Yes. Okay, we got it.
And you can sleep, and then we will have Dean. You can wake up. And you will get your card.
Okay, so we've got Dean from MeepleTown. Dean is our captain, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Congratulations.
You will get this one. You will get a new card.
Okay, so as a captain, you still get a second character card, and you can just remember the name, and you
Got
can.
it.
Got it?
Perfect.
Yes.
And then for your secret identity.
Okay, further down south, Helle, you're still up too high. Yes, that's the perfect
That's
spot.
good.
Yes, you got it?
Got it.
And you can sleep, and John, you can wake up.
Okay, we've got John from MeepleTown as well. He's an experienced player, as he says.
Doesn't mean I'm good.
Have
Okay.
you got your character card? Can you read the text?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You got it? Okay. And then for you, secret identity.
Okay.
You may sleep, and then I want William to wake up. And you will get your secret card.
William is awake and ready for duty.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
And your secret identity.
Okay. Got it.
And-
Thank you.
You're welcome. You may sleep. And the last player, Namli, you can wake up.
Okay, Namli's getting ready on his tropical island.
He's really falling to deep sleep. Are you ready, Namli? Here's your card.
Yes.
Okay. Have you got it?
Yes, I got it.
Perfect.
And you will get your secret
got it.
identity.
Let's have a look into that sea bag. Okay.
Got it?
Are you ready for duty, Namli? Did you see that?
Did you see
Are
it?
you showing my? I haven't seen anything. Oh,
Okay.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
You got it. Okay, and Michael, do you want to have us all to sleep and navigate the pirates?
Yes, yes. So now the sun is rising in 5 minutes. And what we all do is still very, very, very sleepy. And before we all wake up, I just want the 3 pirates, only the 3 pirates to wake up. Please wake up and have a good look at each other. Give me a thumb up when you saw the other 2 pirates, so that we know that every pirate saw the other pirates. So give us a thumb up if you see the other players. Let's just give the pirates a second. Okay, the pirates have identified themselves. You can all close your eyes again and pretend you've been sleeping all night. And now all players wake up. The sun is rising. Recording for duty. Let's get the ship moving. Let's go and bring the ship to safe harbor of Blue Water Bay. Perfect. So that's it. We are ready for duty. And we've got our captain, Captain Dean. I'm very happy you are captain tonight. As experienced captain, I know you will bring the ship on a safe course to Blue Water Bay.
I think we're all glad that I'm captain, right? Right, everyone? Can we all agree with that?
Hey.
No, not yet. We don't know yet. But if you are a sailor, then I will agree with you, of course.
Well, I would more vote for John. So John and I, we were always a good team. So.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Oh. All right.
You're a pirate, aren't you, Dean?
I
tell.
am. Yes, that's right.
Face.
I told you from the beginning I was going to be a pirate.
You can see Dean has got a red collar. He's got a red t-shirt underneath his yeah. So that's pretty obvious.
William too. Just pointing it out. I mean,
Oh.
So Dean, your first day on the ship, you have the difficult job of being the opener. So you will have to navigate the first day. You'll have to do the first navigation step, and you start with appointing your lieutenant and your navigator. But the problem is you don't even know like who is who. So you haven't got any information about the game yet. You haven't seen anybody play and having any navigation. So you have to be the opener. and choose 2 players you trust, even though you've got no information at the beginning, so you don't even know who to trust. But I'll keep that to you. I think you'll do a good job.
Well, they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So I think I will have John and Nils. Let's see who's going to be.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to have, let's see, John as the navigator.
Oh, you're going to put me right out there just like that. All right, I like it.
That's right. Yeah.
Let's do it.
And then Nils as the lieutenant.
Oh,
Serve you well, Captain.
Well, that's it. Let's sail to blue.
Let's do it,
Well,
Nils.
we'll see about it.
Okay. So after the captain has chosen his team, the crew can think about this, and you can discuss on what the captain is actually planning. So now the captain chose John and Nils. Like we all know, you've heard rumors about Nils, and so before the navigation actually happens, you can try to do a mutiny. And now, if I state the rules, what Dean has to do now is before he sets sail, he says, "Crew, please prove loyalty. Show me your loyalty." And as a crew, you can either show loyalty to your captain, or you can try to start a mutiny with the guns. So you see over there next to your name or under your name, you see every player has got 3 guns at the beginning of the game. And to provoke a mutiny, you need 4 guns in total. And how this works is, so Dean asks, crew, please show loyalty. And then we all hold our fists into the camera to show that we're ready. And then Dean will do a countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then on 0, we show a certain amount of guns. So we can go with 0 guns, or just like an empty hand, it will be 0 guns. And that will mean, okay, I'm not into a mutiny. I'm happy with the captain. Everything is fine. Or if you show some guns, you can say, I'm putting all 3 guns in, I'm putting 1 gun in. Then you can start provoking a mutiny. And if anybody also goes into the mutiny and we get 4 or more guns in total, then there will be a mutiny and Dean will lose his job as a captain. And one of the mutinees will be the next captain. And usually it will be the person with the most guns. So if I go all 3 guns, put all 3 guns in, then I've got high chances to be the next captain. You also have to remember, if a mutiny happens and we've got enough guns, then you will use your guns, you will shoot your guns, and after that, your guns will go away. You have to return them to the box. And then you will only have 1 gun left, depending on how many you put in. So if you use your guns, a mutiny happens, you will use your guns. If a mutiny doesn't happen, you can return your guns and you can keep your guns for later on. But also in the middle of the game, you see that that white dotted line over there. If the ship crosses the white dotted line, then you can refill your guns up to 3 again. So at the beginning of the game, you can experiment a little bit. You can do a mutiny, and you will get your guns back during the game. So that's not that bad. Okay, so if there's any suspicion with Dean and his choice with John and Nils being on the navigation team, then you can think about doing a mutiny, and maybe you want to be captain for your own self. Or you can say, hey, let's trust this guy. I think Dean is quite a fair captain, and we can see what he's up to.
I think we can all get on board with that.
I mean, this is their first round, so as a sailor, I don't have any information.
No.
It's the first round,
I'm
right?
gonna save my gun until I think probably when I figure out the captain could be a pirate, then I'm gonna use my gun.
Okay.
All right. So crew, show your loyalty. In 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Excellent.
Empty
That's a
hands.
good crew.
Perfect. Congratulations,
We're
team.
loyal to you.
Yeah. The crew stands behind you, and there's no mutiny at all, so we can actually do the navigation. And how this will work is during the navigation, we will close our eyes, and then we will do the card drawing phase. So luckily, all players now, they know how this works. Other players, you can close your eyes and listen to how it works, and we will see after the navigation. We can discuss about the mechanics and see what happened. So as a captain, Dean, you can keep your eyes open, and all other players close their eyes. Okay. And then Dean, you can choose if you want to keep card number 1 or keep card number 2.
I will go card number 1.
Okay. So Helle will discard number 2 and put number 1 into the box. And then Captain, you can have a snooze. And we need our lieutenant, John.
I think it's Nils.
Oh, sorry, John, you're the navigator. Nils, you are the
yeah.
lieutenant. It's your time for duty. Yes. You can open your eyes. Nils is ready.
Always. Oh. Okay, please put card number 2, no, number 1 into the box. Yeah.
Okay, so the captain and lieutenant, they have done their job. And now, John, it's your time for duty. You can wake up. It's your time to go onto the board, onto the steering wheel. Helle has shuffled the logbook. So let's have a look at the orders of the captain and the lieutenant.
Card number 2.
So we're keeping card number 2 and discarding card number 1. Okay, and then you can all open your eyes.
Oh my gosh. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. I knew this was going to happen.
We don't know what's happening. Tell us.
What is
I know
happening?
exactly. Can we can go for it now, right, Michael?
Guys.
Yes, you can.
Somebody's protesting too much.
You can discuss the navigation.
Oh,
Guys.
Oh, wow. Well, I can
What
go ahead and tell you.
happened is Nils and Dean are both pirates, and that's why Dean chose me, so that they could both pick red and blame it on me.
So you can believe what you want, but I will say that the options that I had were red and yellow, and I would prefer not to give the cult leader a chance. So that it was tough. I could have gone either way.
So you're admitting that you put a red in there, though.
Yes,
right?
for sure I did, because I didn't have an option. Well, I did have an option, but I felt like it was better than putting a yellow one in there.
Was it this icon?
wait for that. Wait for that, Helle. Wait for it. So I can confirm that I put a red in because I had the option of 2 reds. But the reason why it took so long is I wanted to take the correct icon, the correct symbol in it. And so, Johnny, to prove you, what was your 2 options about the icon? The icons were different.
Yeah, it was this gun. Oh shoot, I can't remember what the other one was. If I could pull up the icons, then I could tell you what the other one was.
Okay, yeah,
I'll be honest, I didn't even look at the icons. I was just looking at the color.
It was the telescope. I think it was the telescope. I could be wrong. I wasn't looking that closely. I just wanted to get armed because the navigator gets an extra gun.
See, and that was my choice. This was not my option, as I even mentioned just before accidentally. I just wanted to hide it, but I put the telescope in instead of just the rum bottles. I had the decision between the rum bottles and the telescope, and I wanted to get at least the best out of the 2 red cards. That's the reason why I took time to decide which card.
I kind of believe you guys. I kind of believe you guys.
I mean, I would, if I was a pirate, I'm not going to throw myself under the bus in the first round. That would be pretty crazy, but because there's a long ways to go in this journey.
I would if
It's Nandi. I think, Nandi, you have to shut your sound on one of your items. Of one of your devices.
Yes. I'm sorry.
That's kind of cool.
got an echo.
Oh,
I think
so we're
we
going
sorted
west.
it out. Yeah.
So we,
Okay, perfect. The echo is gone. I think we can continue.
But Nils, why did you want the navigator to get an extra gun?
No, I
Because it's
did.
a navigator.
I was not putting that card in. I wanted to have the telescope.
Hmm.
That's the reason why I mentioned this was not my
Okay.
card even before I
Yeah.
just explained. No, I wanted to add the best out of the red cards. And I thought, okay, well, the best thing, I was looking for a mermaid. There was no mermaid. The second best option is the telescope, in my opinion.
Oh, maybe a bottle. Rum bottles.
Well, knowing nothing at that point, a telescope gives us at least slight information. I mean, that
Well,
was the reason. At that point, when I made the decision, I had no idea what's going on.
The navigator will get one more gun.
That's correct.
Sweet.
And Helle,
And the captain.
I know you are trying to pretend that you are a loyal sailor,
I am.
but you still have to move the ship to the red side, to the
Damn it.
direction.
I don't want to.
Yes, I know. You're trying hard to prove that you're a sailor, but you'll have to move the ship. Okay, so now after the navigation, the two players, actually the three players, the lieutenant, the navigator, and the captain.
No,
they
not the
get-
captain, because we are 8 players.
8 players, yes, right. So with the 8-player game, it's only the lieutenant and the navigator getting the off-duty signs. So this means that they have been working all night, and the next day they can rest. So for the next navigation, you can't pick Nils and John. And now, Dean, you are still captain.
Helle, can
And
you put the off-duty on John?
You have to pick a new navigation team. Yes, Helle, you've got the off-duty sign is floating in the water over there. You have to put it onto John.
There.
She doesn't have to, right? We can bend the rules.
I think we have to. You didn't make a good job there.
I agree with that, Helle. I totally agree with that.
All right, so I will choose. Let's see, Helle, I will choose you as the lieutenant. I feel like I can trust you.
Yeah.
And Hans, it's difficult to trust you because you were the cult leader in the last game, I remember. So that means you're probably that in this game too. But that being said, I'll choose you as my navigator.
Okay.
All right.
So the captain is experimenting a little bit, trying to
get some more information out there.
Trying to get some information out of the crew. I think that's a good thing to do, Captain. So I'm fully with it, but it's not me that you have to convince. It's your crew.
Yeah,
All right.
this is the question we have to. Yeah, we're trying to predict if Dean is actually a pirate, a co-leader, or is a sailor. So.
Right.
True.
It made me nervous going west. I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying that he could have told the truth about what he said, but he could also be a pirate.
Time will tell when those cards come out what happened, but I understand. I understand why people would be a little bit nervous.
If we go west again, you're done.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is you can't go west right now, right? We have to either go north or east.
Well, it heads more towards
Red
pirates.
and yellow both go this way.
Yeah.
Maybe have a look at when we look at the lookout and see what's ahead. We've got the yellow and the red arrow pointing in the same direction. So yellow and red are going north now, and it's only blue going to the east side to Sailor Victory. So direction-wise, yellow and red are the same at this particular spot.
But
which is
the
bad.
yellow
This
cards
is
were
bad.
really bad for us.
This is a
doing
bad
in the
place to
game.
be right now.
The other thing to think about, y'all, and I know that we don't have a lot of information, is if we go north, if we do pirate or yellow, Dean's going to get to find the identity of somebody. Do we trust Dean to be the captain to find out the identity?
That is fair. That's fair.
Problem is, I don't have enough information now to say no to that.
No.
Yeah, I want to make an argument for myself, but I think I already have. I mean, until you see the cards, it's, but it would have been really, I feel like pretty crazy of me to purposefully throw a red card in there.
At what time can you reveal your character card?
You can
anytime you want.
Yeah.
If the card is allowing that.
And you can only use it once during.
Only use it once in a game. Yes. So you should be saving your special ability to maybe like the mid game or to the end game, just to like have the perfect moment. Okay, maybe I would like to point out. So Dean, you've got Hans and Helle as your navigation team. And now in the case of going north, so if a yellow card is played or a red card is played, we are going to hit the magnifying glass, and that's a cabin search. And with the cabin search, the captain is allowed to violate the privacy rules of one player, and the captain can have a look into the sea bag of a player of his choice. So if Dean stays captain, and if we go north, Dean can have a look into a bag of any player of his choice, and you can really see their true identity. So this is a very strong ability. So in this particular spot, going blue is good for the sailors. Well, we're going to the sailor victory direction, but going straight, going to the cabin search, might be very powerful as well.
Yeah.
So you will have to, as a team, you will have to decide on what you think is a good direction, and if you trust your captain.
Yeah.
So in any case, even if Maikel is a storyteller, in any case, blue is good, because after that we have another option for a cabin search.
Yes.
So even if you would be on board, Maikel, I would call you out as a pirate right now. I mean, that was a typical pirate speech. So,
But we would prefer red over yellow if there aren't any blue cards.
Yeah, we would prefer red for sure.
we are preferring to never ever play a yellow card. Let's address it like this. And in this particular situation, way better yellow. But if Dean and I are correct, we eradicated out of the 17 non-blue cards already 4. The chances are high that there's at least 1 blue card in it.
That's true.
Good point.
If you
My
didn't
question
discard
is-
I
any
agree.
blue cards, of course.
So we said you have 1 red and yellow, and Dean said you have 2 red, right?
Yeah.
I said
right.
2 red and
No,
Dean said 1 yellow, 1
Okay.
red. But yeah, that's what we said.
I think that Hans is not talking too much, and he's got all the power this turn to decide really at the end what's happening. Can we hear from him a little bit?
He's the cult leader. That's what Dean said.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I heard earlier. So
I like to live on the edge and throw the cult leader in the control.
You would definitely, if that was the case, you would definitely get a very good reacher if I decided to go with the yellow card in this
That's
very
true.
turn. That is extremely revealing.
Yes.
That is not going to happen because I'm a sailor.
All right. All right.
I will say I would not want to be in the navigator's position right now just because it seems like a really difficult decision to make.
Well, if the navigator's really getting 2 yellow cards, which is insane. I mean,
Right.
that must be 4 yellow cards drawn. That's nearly impossible. I mean,
or not.
I mean,
so you cannot claim that as your excuse if you're playing yellow.
I don't know.
Okay,
Well-
so loyalty check.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see where's my loyal crew? In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I see William.
William
You've got
has one gun.
got 1 gun. Anybody
Not
else
enough.
joining in this mutiny?
Not yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
So William, you are the lone mutineer. No one wants to help you, but if it's you alone and you've got 1 gun, no mutiny happens, and you can return your gun and pretend that nothing happened.
Right.
Okay, so Dean, congratulations to your 2nd time captain. You still got the crew behind you.
Thank you, crew.
For now.
We will
For
see.
now.
For now.
For now. And okay, we can see how this goes. So everyone close your eyes, and Dean, as a captain, you start the shift. Let's see what happens. We've got 2 cards from the navigation archive. Is there anything you would like to keep?
Unreal. I will go with I will go with card number 2 is the one I'll keep.
Okay. So Helle will be discarding number 1, put into the deep sea, the other guy's logbook. And then Dean, you can go back and have a snooze. And Helle, it's you. You are the lieutenant. Let's see what you will do. Okay, Helle's got a decision made over there. She's putting a card into the logbook. And then Hans, as a navigator, you can see what your captain and your lieutenant gave you, which orders they gave you. Let's have a look. Okay.
I
Hans,
think I think I want card. It's hard. I want card number 2.
okay, the navigator had a tough decision over here. He's keeping card number 2. We're discarding number 1. And then you can all open your eyes and we'll have a look into this navigation card.
Was the word you were looking for yellow by any chance?
Are you serious?
What?
Are you?
No, I'm not buying it. Unless
This-
there's a conflict.
But,
Yeah, okay.
Okay, what did you have to choose from?
That
No, wait
was
a minute. Not what you have to choose from. First, I would like to hear from the captain, Dean.
you want to hear from me.
Yeah.
So that card
Your last words as
is
captain.
that card is the card that I chose. And I know this sounds unbelievable and nobody's going to believe me. Okay, so that is the card that I picked, but also my other card was yellow, which we had all decided that was a terrible card to pick to go into this round. So
So red and yellow twice in a row, eh?
red and yellow twice in a row. Count the cards, but I realize that nobody's going to believe me right now.
No, no, not at all, Dean. Sorry.
But what about Helle?
I
What about
got
Helle?
a yellow card and I got a red card. But I would have liked Hans to have chosen the other card. But I know why he did choose this one. Because then the captain will go away from Dean, which I think it should. Because 2 times.
That does make sense. I'm not arguing with
But
this.
I had the card, the mermaid card, where we could look at the 3 discarded cards. And I would really have loved to see if we could have trusted Dean on that one.
So this is what's happening, y'all. If they're telling the truth, that means we've drawn 5 red cards and 3 yellow.
Yeah.
That is not.
And
Someone's lying.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
5 record to you.
I don't
Someone's
think so.
lying.
Yeah.
I agree with you, John. But let's wait for Hans if he's confirming the decision between this and the mermaid.
Good point.
Yeah, it's definitely true. It's those 2 red cards, and both would be very reasonable choices. The rum that I chose moves the captainship away from Dean, who definitely wasn't sending us on a great course so far.
Correct.
And the mermaid would have allowed us to check on the cards that were discarded during this navigation phase. But I believe that either we would have found that Dean threw out a blue card, but we were just moving away captain from him anyways in the way I played it here. So I think we are doing okay and having the mermaid for the late game, because all the cards that are used, that are played, they are gone from the game. They stay out of the deck. Every other card will be shuffled back in later on. So it's important to which cards to keep in rotation and which cards to remove from.
But identifying a bad guy right now from the get-go would be also a person we can throw overboard, Hans.
Yeah, you wouldn't know if he was the cultist leader, but then he might have chosen the yellow card.
Yes.
Of course, not if it was a blue card, but yeah, I don't know.
I know nobody wants to hear from me right now, but I would like to throw out that I did throw the drunken card in there as opposed to the yellow card just to appease the crew, knowing that I was also going to lose my captain
If it was a yellow card, as you claim.
That's right. That's right. You can only have my word as a sailor, but...
That's true. But you have a power for the captain.
Yeah.
You get to search a bag.
So I'm assuming clockwise goes to John, right?
Yeah. We are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the numbers.
Okay.
So it will go over here.
Okay. Oh, this is me to pick, right? This is me.
The captain.
Okay.
You will get to pick.
I will check. I'm a little.
Who do you want to check here?
I'm going to check. I'm going to check Hans just to be sure.
Okay, so the captain has chosen to give Hans' cabin a good inspection and to see if Hans is hiding anything. So what happens now is we all close our eyes, and Hans and Dean, you can keep your eyes open. And now, Dean, you go into the cabin of Hans and you give a real good search and you look underneath the pillow of Hans over there and you see this black bag. You open the bag and you will see that Hans has been hiding this all the time. Okay, Dean is giving me a nodding head. You can hide the bag again. Thank you, Helle. And then you can all open your eyes now. The cabin search has been done. And then Dean, after your inspection, if you want to, you can talk to your crew. In this case, the captain can either tell the truth, he's allowed to lie and bluff, or if he wants to, he can withhold information and until the later points of the game and maybe tell the crew later on. So you can go for it. It's your choice.
Prove your loyalty. Tell us what he is.
Hans is good. Hans is a sailor. I just wanted to make sure. I felt like in picking Hans, that would let me see if Helle and Hans were both telling the truth, and I feel like I can trust. I feel like I can trust both of them now, but we'll see how that works. But Hans is good. Hans is a clean sailor.
Unless Hans is a pirate and Dean is throwing us off the scent.
He's a cultist.
He's a pirate too. And we just went west again.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that...
He can also be the cultist leader, and he doesn't want to reveal him.
It's true. That's true.
I mean, the better pick would be John, because John's the next captain. And we kind of make sure the next captain is not a pirate. But he's choose hand.
But he was in the first team that also selected a red card, right?
I will prove my loyalty. If we've had 5 red and 3 yellow, there's a good chance I'm getting a blue, and I'll show my loyalty.
What's the
but if they're lying, who knows what's going to happen?
Honestly, John, the navigator is more proving the loyalty.
It is. You're right.
But you can at least work that into that direction.
Unless they lie about what I throw in there. This is an important decision here.
I mean, luckily, Dean is out. So, I mean, we see 2 red cards on Dean. That's probably not what we want.
What's the distribution on the icons on the red cards? Is it 2 mermaid?
Five rum bottles and 2 mermaids, 2 of the telescope, and 2 where you will get a gun. The navigator will get a gun.
Okay.
And on the blue cards, we have 4 rum bottles and 2 where the navigator will lose a gun.
Okay. Thank you.
But I only have one problem. I know I'm a sailor, and if you claim Hans is a sailor, then we are 2 sailors out, and still a lot of pirates surrounding us. And we haven't seen any blue cards yet.
Yep.
So that's pretty bad odds.
I'm the captain, right?
Yep.
That's what makes me nervous, because I'm a sailor as well, which means whoever I pick here, there's a huge percent that they're not. I don't know whether to trust Nils yet or not, Nils. Because we went west.
we are always on the same team, but honestly, I have to admit that the beginning of the game confuses me as well.
Oh, this is tough. Because I want to put Eric or William there, but then it's a total crapshoot. Because I have no idea what these guys are.
Which there's some merit to that too.
And then Lee also, we don't know what he is. So we have three people.
I'm a sailor. I am a sailor.
He kind of sounded trustworthy when he said that.
Because I am.
Oh.
But
yes, the fact is that
on the other hand, John, I mean, the team was not successful so far with 2 right ones. So
yeah. I'm your captain, and as your captain, I want to hear what you all think. I don't want to just make a decision. I'm a captain for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could
So
be
trying to
playing
pass the buck
with
there?
us. If you're a pirate.
Yeah. So from what I see now, the last 2 direction we have is all the toward the pirate side, and Dean was the crossover. So I'm definitely I'm most suspicious of Dean right now.
Sure.
The other 2 is Helle
That's
and
valid.
Nils. Yeah, they claim to have no other blue card, so I'm also kind of like grow a little suspicious, but not much. So I think you should choose outside that if you are in fact.
You think I should go for new people and let's just see what happens?
Yeah.
Let's roll some dice. Okay, Namlee, I'm going to make you navigator. I'm going to trust you that you said you're a sailor and that you actually are.
Okay.
And then, William or Eric? Who do y'all think? What do you think? William or Eric?
I think Eric would be better because he did trying to mutiny Dean when he saw the first kind of Deans with the pirate on.
Or William did. William did, right?
yes, William did.
That's true. William, I'm going to pick you because he did try to mutiny Dean a little bit, which might mean he's a sailor and he thought Dean was a pirate. Good point.
Hey, Dean's not a bad guy, everyone. Just want to throw that out there. You're talking about him as if he's not here, and he continues.
He's asleep in his cabin.
That Dean guy really is a jerk. I hate that guy. All right. That's what I choose. If y'all want to go with that, keep me your captain. And we'll see what happens with new folks.
So Captain John has made his decision. We're going for William as lieutenant and Namlee as our navigator.
But
before I wanted to make a loyal check, John, who do you want to search?
Who do I want to search? That's a great question, Nils. I kind of want to search you. I'm not sure about you.
Go for it. I mean, I'm fine if you're searching me, but from the logical standpoint, it would be smart to either search Dean or Hans and looking for a chain.
We could, I guess. That's not a bad. I guess I could search Dean. You and Helle, I'm nervous about. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm not sure what you two are.
Yeah,
but no, Dean wouldn't be bad.
Friend.
All right, you know what, Nils? You convinced me. I will search Dean. If y'all make me captain and we go.
I don't think we can make any of the 3 from the first team captain.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think so.
So I'm going to play my quitter card.
Yep.
Okay, William, you're going for your character card.
Yep.
Okay.
What is it?
After the captain chooses a navigation team, choose 2 players. They must both reveal at least 1 gun in the next mutiny.
And I'm going to choose Nils and Hans.
Me?
Okay.
Nils and Hans. They both have to use at least 1 gun.
I like that, William. You're proving your loyalty there to the sailors. Let's actually get this ship going on the right track.
But there aren't that many sailors. There can't be.
I know.
And that would give him the unknown. Who would become captain?
The one that plays the most guns.
Okay.
Usually the
And
person with the most guns.
if it's the same, then the captain will choose one player to not become the captain. And if there are more, then that player will choose one of the others not to become the captain. So it will be the last man standing that will become the captain.
Okay.
If you let me remain your captain, I will search Dean and we will all figure this out if we go east. Or west, I'll pick Dean. I want to go east.
I just don't trust you as the captain. I think you're on the bad team.
I don't trust you either. Yeah, I don't trust you or Niles.
Someone search my bag.
I'll trust you because I don't mind getting checked. I'll trust you.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
All right. If you're the captain and you trust me, then search my bag next time and you'll see that I'm a loyal sailor also, which now is making me nervous about William. Dang it. I hate this game sometimes. I never hate it. I love it, actually.
I want to ask William, what's the reason behind making me and Hans use at least one gun?
Because I don't trust either of you. So we're changing the captain, so I'm saying.
Then I mean,
because we gotta have at least 4, right?
Yeah,
but
4 guns.
4 guns. I mean, you have no information on me, and Hans was the investigated sailor. So why don't you choose?
No, you were in the first round with John and Niles, right? I mean, you and John were the first.
So the first round with Nils claimed 2 red, Dean 1 red and 1 yellow, and then John chose the red one. There's no conflict in that first round.
And they both admitted that they chose red, so I had no choice but to pick red.
Yeah. So John's confessions was correct, aligned with those both lieutenant and the captain. The second round, this Dean and Helle both claim there's 1 red and 1 yellow, and then Hans choose to claim the red one, and there's no conflict in those confession also.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
so you didn't have a choice.
I don't trust anybody.
No,
that's fair.
He's going out with guns, please. I don't care.
If you want to survive aboard of the ship, it's very healthy to not trust anybody. So
wait a minute.
But just to clarify that, I thought William picked me that I have to throw in 1 gun.
I did, yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, should be Hans and Niles.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yes, okay. I
right.
Oh, so I misheard that. I thought it's Hans and now, so I'm kind of like, okay,
no.
I misheard that. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I was just thinking like you could be a pirate if you were picking me, so I misheard that.
So if you all decide to take me out as not captain, then it makes me nervous about William because I picked 2 people, William himself and Nam Lee, who have never been picked, and now I'm going down as captain. So that makes me nervous.
I got some bad news. You're going down as captain.
So all right, so that makes me nervous. That makes me nervous about him being a pirate.
Okay.
All right.
I'm confused.
All right.
Oof.
So let's
checking loyalty.
Loyalty to the captain.
All right. Let's see who's loyal to the captain. Everyone got their hands up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, Nils is going in for 2. Hans, you've got 2 as well.
3.
3. And William, you've got 3.
Okay.
I have 3.
That's 8 guns in total. That's enough for mutiny. Oh, and Nam Lee, you've got 3 as well.
Yes.
I just have to. I have one more. How many did?
Dean has got no guns.
2.
0. Yeah, I've got no guns. I kept true to my word on that one.
Hans took 3, Helle?
Yeah, and Hans took 3. But 3 players that took 3 guns.
Yes, Nam Lee as well. So it's Hans, William, and Nam Lee.
I don't hope this was all the sailors.
Oh my!
I know.
I am a sailor.
And now we've got a tie. We've got a tie between William, Hans, and Nam Lee. So would you please just like hold your hands up so we can see who's in the tie? And now we've got an elimination process because you can't all be captain. Only one can be captain. And how this works now is that John, you can punch out 1 player out of the mutiny, and that player will not be captain.
That's not very nice.
You just took me down and told everyone that you were going to do it.
So John is giving William a punch. And I'm sorry, William, you're out of the mutiny, but therefore you're lucky, and you can choose who will be out of the mutiny as the next person. So if you choose Namli or Hans to be out, then the other player will be the next captain, the last man standing.
I'm going to choose Hans to be out.
Hans to be out. That will be Namli being captain. Congratulations, Namli. You have won the mutiny. And now you can choose the next crew.
I'm gonna choose I don't know. I mean, William picked me over Hans, so I'm gonna at least picking William to either be a navigator or lieutenant. I'm thinking I'm picking William as the navigator.
Okay. That'll show us a lot. That's good.
That will. Team Blue, baby.
He may be blue. We may just be fighting each other for no reason, William. We'll find out.
And you lost a lot of
It happens. It definitely happens.
What do you guys think about lieutenant? I want to hear you guys' opinion.
It's hard. We haven't seen any blue cards.
So I just choose pick a new team?
Apparently, we haven't seen any blue cards.
But
I mean, you can.
I don't think you should choose Dean or Nils.
Yeah,
that's why Dean's being quiet.
I'm not choosing Dean or Nils.
If you pick me, all of us would have had a chance to pick something. At least we'll have small indication of what's happening.
You could pick Eric.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pick Eric as my lieutenant.
I'm good with that.
So we have a brand new team.
So this way, everybody had a chance to at least explain itself a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good pick, but yeah. I already give my reason, so if you want to mutiny me, you could try to, but I am a sailor, so you better not waste your gun as a sailor.
I'm with you, Namli. I'm with you.
If Hans is a sailor,
I'll trust you.
claimed sailor, then he has lost all his guns.
Well,
and
I'll
if
tell
you
you
claim
what,
you're a
this
sailor,
show.
you have lost all your guns. That's bad. Oh, this doesn't add up.
If all three of you are sailors,
that's bad. Because then I'm
that's
the last
really
one.
bad. But at least we'll cross the line. We'll cross the line in a couple goes.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know.
I could get your tongue cut off and stuff.
I'm a sailor and I still have my guns, so we'll be all right.
Same for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, let's vote.
Yes. Prove loyalty to your new captain, Namli.
Wait a minute, Johnny, did you say you are a sailor?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a sailor.
Damn.
We're getting ready.
I'm a sailor.
We're getting ready to find out.
I promise.
I don't trust this team.
It's slang
I
for
don't trust
pirate.
anybody.
I understand this game will mess with you.
I am
you're being
I am a sailor.
very paranoid. I mean,
I am.
You have to trust someone.
I don't.
You have to trust someone, at least yourself. I mean, if you're not
that's the only one.
yourself,
That's why I should put in 3 guns then.
Okay, let's do the countdown. Namli.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. Review.
Oh,
we all happy. The pirates are happy too. I don't like it.
No guns.
The crew is satisfied. We've got a new captain, Namli. Congratulations. And we will start the next navigation. And you can all go to bed. Namli, you can keep your eyes open. And you can start the navigation. Let's have a look at this. Okay. So we're getting 2 cards from the map archive.
Yes, I'm gonna choose card number 1, and I choose to discard card number 2.
Okay. Here we go. Thank you very much, Captain. And now you can take a power nap. And I am calling Eric, Mr. Lieutenant. It's your turn to have a look at the map archive. Okay, we are ready, Helle. Thank you. Eric, is there anything you would like to keep?
Just a second, I gotta find the icon thingy.
Yes. Have a look. Take your time and have a look at the icons.
Okay, I'm going to choose card number 1 to keep.
So we're keeping card number 1, and Helle will discard card number 2. And then, Eric, you can have a power nap as well. And it's William. You are our navigator. Give the cards a good shuffle. And see what the captain and lieutenant, which choices they've given you.
Let's do card number 2.
Okay, we're keeping card number 2, discarding card number 1. Okay, thank you, Helle. And the navigation is done, so you can all wake up. And let's see what Captain Numley has done.
Yay!
Responsibility for the blue card. We are sailing east.
Finally!
Yes, but I'm going to lose my captain.
Yeah, but it's important we got the blue card.
Yeah.
And you get to search too, which is good.
But first we need to hear what you have.
What do you have, William? Eric?
I had 2 blue.
Okay.
Yeah. I have 1 blue and 1 red. And I choose the blue with the rum bottle. Is this the blue card that you choose, Eric?
That's what I chose too, I think. That's the one that came out there, rum bottle?
Yeah, I also have that card.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that, William?
So somebody said they chose Eric, you said you chose 2 blue?
Yeah, I had 2 blue and that's the one I chose.
And then Nam, you had a blue and a red?
Yes, I have a blue and a red, and the blue that I choose is the blue with the rum bottle. I take a note here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of you's lying, so that's okay.
Oh, what do you have?
I had a yellow and a blue.
You had a yellow?
Oh, how about that?
Now it's getting
happening over here.
Yep, I had a yellow and a blue to choose from.
Okay, so I know either you or Eric is probably not a sailor. It's definitely not a sailor.
That's right. That's right. Because
Yeah,
if you were yellow, why would you put a yellow in there if you're not?
Yeah, that was weird.
So, what I observed when I was listening that Namli picked the
quick.
card
I caught that. I caught that too, Nils.
And Eric took a while, and William took a while as well. So
yeah.
For my defense, I had to go onto my iPhone, try to get the list of icons because I can't see the icons on the card really clearly. So by the time I get the 2 of them, zoom in on the page, it takes a little while. I'm sorry about that. I should have been prepared.
What color did you say you had? Did you say you had what colors
2
did you
blue.
have? That makes sense.
That
makes sense if you had 2 blues and you were taking a minute to look up the icons.
What symbols?
Right. A little bit quicker if it was yellow, right? To make the decision just to go blue.
But yellow and blue from William, that must be like this.
Well, I'm also trying to figure out the icon. So maybe I'm new to the game, people.
Okay. Yeah, okay, good, fair point.
Now, if I was yellow, I would have pushed it forward.
Oh yeah, I think Eric's the one who's lying.
Yeah, Eric's lying for sure.
Yeah, of course you would think so, Mandy. Of course you would think so.
Sorry, Canadian.
I'm tending to trust what Eric said right now.
That's because you're with him.
Maybe I'm wrong though.
That's because you're with him.
But
so who gets
William
to look?
Had a choice. Then
I'm thinking.
Yes, so it's Numley. He has a captain. Doing the navigation, he gets the cabin search. So first thing that happens is cabin search, and then after that, Numley will be drunk, and then the captain will move on to somebody else.
And that would be Helle.
That's me.
Yes, that will move on to Helle.
Good.
Okay, the choices here, or some of the good choices here are either to check Dean,
to either,
and then you know something about the check on me, because if you know what Dean is, you know whether he was lying or was not lying.
I think the same.
If Dean would also help me a ton right now, so that somebody would believe me in this game. So I'm way okay with you checking my bag.
Really? Check me because
yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
be the next captain.
Yeah, or you could check Helle because captain will move to her.
Yes.
That's
but like if I check Helle, I only have one information. But I check Dean. If Dean happened to be a sailor, then we could confirm 2 sailor.
Yeah, but
okay, I'm gonna check Dean. I think.
Yep, I like that.
That means y'all are pirate friends.
William, sorry, I'm trying to follow your logic, but you are changing the person every single second.
Hey, you trust no one on the seas.
Dean.
I got it,
Dean.
but I'm trying to get it.
If I saw a pirate, you are not in a good place.
Do what?
If I saw a pirate, you are not in a good place.
Right. Well, the reason why I want my bag checked is because I was totally honest those first 2 rounds, but I get like everybody would think that I'm a pirate because of what happened. But so there's not really much I can say. So I want
because if you're indeed a sailor and you have that much batch luck, then we are probably gonna lose because you are growing like so much suspicious right now. So
right.
I want to check it.
I'm for it.
And that would be good for the sailors too, because then we'll know that a lot of those were red cards that came out. So we'll see a lot more blue, hopefully.
So you speak about the sailors as if you're not one of them, though, John.
What do you? I'm gonna say, check my bag.
You should say
no.
It would be
I
good
want you
for
to check
us, is what you would say. Not it's good for them. That's what I heard.
It's because you can check my bag. I would be happy to, but I really want to see what's in Dean's bag. But feel free. Prove me as a sailor. I'm fine with that. But you do get more information with Dean.
I mean, if I check Dean and Dean happened to be sailor, then we could confirm hands also. So that's like 2 information over
he
one.
Ain't no sailor. He got 2 red cards. He ain't no sailor.
Who's not a me? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Dean, you ain't no sailor.
Yeah, I mean, I get why everybody would think that I'm a pirate, but I was telling the truth. I don't know what else I can do.
I'm with you on that, William. But the other thing makes me a little confusing. So you're changing the suspicion on everybody. Like you're like Helle. Everybody.
He's a wild card.
You also got to remember I ain't played the game before, so.
Okay, yeah.
He could also be the cult leader, and he's trying to throw confusion into everybody, which is what I would do if I was the cult leader.
I mean, that's the only concrete information we have right now. That from my perspective is that either Eric or William is a bad player, the bad guy, either a pirate or a co-leader, because they have conflict. And I know I didn't choose the wrong card. I didn't choose the yellow card. If William's telling the truth, because I choose this blue card.
How about you telling the truth? You could have picked the yellow card because William would have made a quick decision between yellow and blue if he's a real sailor, because their color is easy. You didn't have to change anything. He was a navigator. You pick quickly. It's an easy choice, yellow or blue.
I mean, if I did, in fact, pick the yellow card, I wouldn't claim to have a blue and yellow. I would say I have 2 yellow.
You could have, if you say there was 2 yellow in your hands, because
I have a blue and a red, and I choose the blue over the red.
Yeah, but think about your argument there. If you were to, let's say you're trying,
right now, there's a yellow
you're the one who's there, and you have 2 yellow in your end. That means we have 4 out of 6 yellow would have been out already. Come on.
Yeah,
there was definitely yellow in that box.
And you're absolutely sure about that?
Yes, 100%. Let me go change my shirt to blue. I'll be right back.
William, you are the person probably in a good position because you picked the blue card.
First blue card.
And everybody is telling you had a choice.
No, Namli said he played a blue card, and Eric said he played a blue card, right?
Somebody said they played a blue and a red.
I have a blue. I have the blue.
I had 2 blues.
Yeah.
I'm not believing you, Eric.
Okay.
Or either William is lying.
I would say we.
Oh, that was 2. That was a yellow in there.
Let's see what the next move of the captain. So Namli, you have chosen to search the cabin of Dean. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So good. This is good.
You can all have a nap, and Dean and Namli, you keep your eyes open, and then Helle, please show us the secret identity of Dean. Okay. Namli, give us a thumb up. Or
Aha! Okay, I got it.
And then Helle, you can hide it away again. And let's give the just a second. Yes. And I think you can all open your eyes. You can all wake up now.
Yes, Dean is a pirate. Dean's a pirate.
Oh my gosh.
Dean is a pirate. We found a pirate.
I asked you to open my bag.
No, you are a pirate.
Okay, now.
Oh my goodness gracious.
That was the only thing you could say. Like, saying that Dean's a pirate is telling me that you're a pirate.
I am a sailor. I think you're a second pirate, or you're a collier. I choose a blue card.
No.
Unreal. Unreal.
I mean, if I was Dean and I was the pirate, I would say check my bag to try to prove my loyalty. But if I was a sailor, I would say the same thing.
Exactly. And if you were Namli and you were a pirate, you would say that Dean's a pirate.
I agree.
I am a sailor.
That's true. I agree.
Guys,
everybody
so
who says,
oh my gosh.
He says there was no yellow card in this pack, and now he's saying the other guys are... I don't know.
There's no way Eric could be good right now.
Okay, well, the good news is Captain moves on, and Helle is our new captain, the only lady on board of the ship, and we will see.
Oh my gosh!
You are so confusing.
Before we are going on, Helle, I mean, honestly, if we are, I'm always believing in the word of all the people on board. So if Namli is correct and Dean is evil, which we all suspected before already.
Dean is.
Yeah, I'm trusting everybody's word.
I like how straightforward Namli is.
But what does it say about Hans then?
But I think if he was a pirate, then he would just say he's a sailor. He wouldn't lie about Hans.
Hans is awful quiet. He's probably the yellow guy.
Okay, yeah, fair point. Okay.
But of course, Hans could still be the cultist leader. That we don't know.
He could have. Dean could have thrown us off a scent in case.
But why would they lie about putting in a yellow card? Why would they both claim to have given William a blue card? Or is William lying because he actually had 2 blue cards?
Yeah.
That I don't know. So
I'm
the only problem is here, then I can't really fully trust any of the 3.
I'm pretty sure one of the 3 is a cult leader.
That I'm not sure of.
With the numbers, I'm not thinking there was any yellow cards, and there was 6 cards that came out.
There was a yellow card in there, trust me.
Why should William claim there was a yellow card in it? Either there was a yellow card in it. That's option 1. Option 2 is there was no yellow card in it, and then he claimed to be, I'm not the cult leader, I'm the good guy, blah blah blah.
But if he had the yellow card, then Eric or Namli is lying.
Remember,
right. I'm not lying.
If it's Namli
Eric is lying,
then he could also be lying about Dean.
Eric is lying.
Remember, everybody said there was a yellow card every time and every hands. So we would be out to 3 yellow cards already. Half of them would be out.
There was a yellow card
played
for
after
sure.
deck yet.
Oh,
That's
well,
right.
that means that those 3 were lying at the beginning.
I mean, Dean must have.
They might have.
Probably, they probably.
Numbers don't work.
My problem is I only want to choose Hans right now, and then I want to choose William, but I can't. I don't trust
Eric and William.
This change, so I think I will take Nils. Because I can't choose Dean. I can't choose Namli.
But
wait a minute, Johnny, you didn't have a choice. But
Eric,
Johnny, you didn't have a choice. You had 2 red cards as navigator.
That's right, and that was confirmed that I had 2 red cards.
So you haven't had a choice.
I mean, the only option would have been we're all 3 pirates and we all 3 lied about it. That could. I mean, I'll be real. That could have happened. But that's it. Besides that, it's that or it's the absolute truth, which was I had 2 red cards.
I think I will go this way.
I think John is good too. Yeah,
I don't know.
I have
he
a really
proven
good
himself. And
no,
so I don't know if he's bad or good, but I know there's something strange happening in this team.
Yeah.
And you had a choice also, you of course have bad luck like me, that you got a yellow and a red, or you had 2 red cards when you had to choose a card.
Hey, it happens. I mean, Dean could be telling the truth.
Yeah, there's a
I've
lot
had
of
it
red
happen. It
cards
really
and yellow
is frustrating.
cards.
Dean is
Dean's
telling
a
the
pirate.
truth.
Dean is a pirate.
Yeah, but I'm not choosing
You cannot trust
I'm not choosing
There is
Dean.
nothing that I can do to prove myself other than just to say what I had, and that is the absolute truth. But I get
Dean
it.
is a
I get why
pirate.
no one would trust me.
So I think this
Because
is...
you are a pirate.
Dean, we can help you out
the
of
cards
this
are
misery.
stacked against this guy for
We
sure.
can help you out. We can cut off your tongue, and then you're out of this misery. So,
I want to flog someone.
Wow.
Flogging someone who's already confirmed as evil, Helle, come on.
I said someone, I didn't say who.
Okay. Well, we were just throwing bad shit on Dean. So.
Wow.
Okay.
So Helen, if you choose Nam Lee and then Dean, John, and Niles was the pirates, then they would shoot it down, right?
Yeah, if they have.
I mean, because there's no way they could give us.
But I'm not sure all of them are bad.
I
don't know.
William, keep in mind there's also a cult leader on board. So, and for me, between William, Eric, and Num, one of you 3 is for me the cult leader. I mean, claiming there's a yellow card in it, you only do that if there's a yellow card in it, especially as a newbie. Or and then Eric or Numley must put in a yellow card. And if you're as a good guy or a bad guy, you would never put a yellow card in, except for you have the option of 2, and then you would speak it out.
And Namely has more experience in this game, so he could also be lying about Dean.
No, I choose a blue card.
Yeah.
And like someone already mentioned, I choose very quick.
I'm not 100% sure there.
I mean, yeah, that's fine, but you could also be a pirate or the co-leader. Who knows, Helle, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if I could trust you either.
But I haven't done anything to be able to prove myself yet.
The other thing is, William took 5 minutes to decide between blue and yellow. I mean,
blue and blue.
That's fishy.
He had to look up the icons.
Yeah,
no,
someone did point
out.
Yes. I had to look up the things in my phone.
Not if he had a yellow and a blue, like he said he had to choose from.
That's right.
Yeah, I did have a yellow and a blue, but I mean, I wasn't sure what.
It doesn't matter. You choose the blue and you go with it. The icon doesn't matter.
That's right.
If there's a yellow one there and a blue one there, the difference is so easy to pick, unless you're
right. But I wasn't sure what the yellow one did, so I had to read it. I mean, don't it kill somebody off the ship?
Yeah, you can not kill someone, but you could. The cultist leader could perhaps convert someone to their team.
Right. Okay. I was just curious. Okay.
Here's what makes me nervous about this just a little bit. I'm throwing out there. If Dean is the pirate and Namlee's telling the truth, we don't know that Hans is actually a sailor and he's the navigator right now.
Yeah, but
I'm nervous that Hille and Hans are both pirates in cahoots, and no matter what I throw out here, they're going to go west.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, Helle throw shit at me.
I'm getting nervous. I want to prove my loyalty, but I'm getting nervous that everyone's. Are
you not happy because there are no pirates on this team now? But you are
pirates. I'm happy.
Accept yourself. Perhaps.
I'm with you. No, if there are no pirates, I'm happy.
Yeah, because I'm not a pirate, and he's claimed not to be a pirate, but he could be the cultist leader. I mean, another pirate. Why would he? The problem. I mean,
if Dean
he lies about him as being a pirate, why would he search him? But it's true, he could be a pirate too. If Dean is a pirate, then he could also be a pirate if he wants to cover for him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what makes me a little nervous about him being a navigator, but I mean, it is what it is.
But it's also a bit dangerous to do that because you could discover 2 pirates in that way.
Yeah.
This path is just very unlikely because I was asking, or at least making it one of the 2 good choices. I was telling you that
that's true.
Checking Dean was one of the good things to do, and
that's true. That's true.
So if I am pirate with Dean, and I know that Namlee is going to do the check, And so the one path is possible is that Namely is a good guy and he finds a pirate there. So if we were the two pirates, I would know that. I would know that what Namely would see in Dean's bag. So why would I be fishing for that? I would be fishing for something else, because that wouldn't be good for us.
That makes sense. Well, you're giving me a little more. You're giving me more confidence, Hans.
Okay, but if you're saying that, if that was the chain, I know I'm a sailor, then William should be a sailor.
And Team Blue, yes.
Namely, and Hans.
I am the sailor.
Then John is not a sailor.
I don't believe. I'm definitely a sailor. I don't believe that Williams. I think he is something, a cult leader probably, or a pirate.
I am. If I was a cult leader, I'd pick the yellow.
I think we're going in circle. We need to vote.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Eric. So, Captain Helle, your
Yes.
team is John and Hans.
Please show your loyalty. Put up your fists. And then in 3, 2, 1, show me your fists.
Okay, I've got empty hands, 7 empty hands. Helle,
Okay.
you've got your crew
Yeah, I do.
in your hands, so we can do the navigation. And Helle, you'll be the captain, so you start the navigation.
I will, but yeah.
You're a bit afraid.
Yeah, I am, because there were no pirates voting against the team, so I'm afraid, yes.
Everyone was happy with this, even the pirates. That's true. So you
Okay.
can all close your eyes, and then Helle, you can do your job. So Helle looks at the 2 cards from the map archive, and she finds one that she likes.
No.
She puts it into the box, and then you can go to sleep. And it's John, our lieutenant. Are you ready, John?
I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
John is nervous. Have
Card
you found
number
a
1.
card?
Card number 1.
Okay, we're keeping card number 1 and discarding card number 2. And then the navigator, Hans, you can start getting ready. Helle's giving it a bit of a shuffle. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I want card number 1.
Okay, Hans is keeping card number 1. So this is the card, the direction of the ship's movement, and you can all open your eyes. We've finished the navigation. Let's have a look.
This will tell a lot.
Yes.
Can we know what?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Let's go, Blue!
Awesome.
We are continuing with the good direction. We're sailing blue.
What do you have?
So, Captain, what was your cards?
My cards, unfortunately, I got 2 red cards. One with rum bottle and one with this symbol where we could look at the next navigation card. And I chose the one where we could look at the next navigation card.
Very specific. Okay.
I had a red and a blue, so that's why it was so easy. That's why I said it so fast. Didn't even have to look at the icons.
Yeah, I had to look.
Can you confirm that, Hans?
Yeah, it was blue and red. So I picked the blue one.
And the red one was with a telescope icon?
I'm pretty sure it was, yeah.
Wow.
So what's this one? That's a rum bottle again?
The captain will go to Hans.
Huh?
So that is
And,
really awesome.
Coincidence? Yes.
That should go to you.
No, wait a minute. It will go to Nils.
Niels.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it will go to Hans.
No. The card goes to you.
Yeah,
and
it goes to Hans.
Oh, yeah.
So that's an easy choice.
I'm happy with this. All right, Hans. I'm sorry for questioning you as a pirate earlier, Hans.
I'm happy with the team I chose then.
What's that next token on the board there?
This one?
Oh, flogging.
No, just above.
The flogging.
We've got 2 tokens coming up ahead.
We can explain both of these. The red one will go to having the captain can choose a player, and that player will get their tongue cut off, and that player cannot speak anymore, and they cannot become the captain. They can still be converted by the cultist leader, though.
Bye, Dean.
If we go the yellow way, then we will have flogging. And this means that the captain can choose a player, and we will have a public knowledge of that player. We will get these 3 cards, and the active player that the captain chooses will have to choose one of these cards for the role they have. So if he chose a player that was a sailor, then this card will be removed. These two will be shuffled, and the captain will choose one of them, and it will be revealed. And then we would know that this player is not, maybe I should take the English text, is not a cultist leader or a cultist follower. And that is public knowledge to all.
Okay.
That's the flogging.
We learn about one player, one of the factions that they are not.
Yeah.
So for the next step, if I understand correctly, even the sailor will want to go at least forward or left.
No, we don't want to play the yellow card.
No, I know, but
the sailor wants to give
information. You want to go and get one of those two cards going, one of those two tokens.
I would say
it's not worth it to me.
As a sailor, you go blue.
Yes.
You still go blue?
Yeah.
And we're getting our guns back?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And we will get our guns back.
Okay.
And the captain is now Hans?
Yes.
Hans is a very typical name for a sailor. So there was a song, right, Hans?
I don't know.
And Helle can be on the team again?
Yes, I can be on the team again.
Okay.
Yes, but
and William.
So why is the captain not moved to Nils? Because Hans is off duty at this point.
The off-duty sign doesn't have anything to do with moving the captain.
Okay.
So you can be the captain and off-duty.
Right.
Okay,
If the captain,
but you cannot be chosen with these two.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot become lieutenant or navigator if you're off duty, but you can become captain. Okay, so
all coming in.
John was actually doing the good stuff in the last turn, but he's the one who is off duty, so I cannot take him along. The other blue card that we were using earlier came from the triangle of somebody's lying between Namli, William, and Eric.
I didn't lie. He's Eric. He's a bad guy.
He's so
I know
quick to get to that, eh?
Hans, there is only one player in the game that has confirmed your identity. I know nobody wants to believe me, but I am the only one that has confirmed that you are a sailor.
That is true. There's something.
Dean's a pirate.
Dean would be a good pick for you if you're really a sailor and you know that.
No. See, Eric's suggesting Dean, and I know the fact that Dean's the pirate.
How do you know Dean's a pirate?
Because I check him. See?
Yeah, I know.
He didn't even. No, you forgot that because I did check Dean.
No, it's on here.
I think Eric's a bad guy. In the Eric and Wheeler.
No, it's on the list. What is Maikel doing?
Parrot. He's a pirate.
Oh my gosh.
This is difficult.
This gets more nuts as the game progresses.
We get more information.
I love how you think you're. I love how you think you're rock solid, and then someone does something. You're like, "Are you kidding me?" And then it just messes. All the cards just start falling.
I hear you. I hear you, John.
So we need 3 more turns to win. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
easy.
2, 3.
But how many? Depending on the lie, there have been 2 or 3 blue cards in the last.
If I count correctly,
we have 1 navigation round left before we have to shuffle the cards.
Oh, that's a.
Oh, there's only. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2.
When there aren't enough, we have to shuffle the cards.
You know what's interesting, y'all, is that if a bunch of those red cards got taken out, we still drew 3 more reds. Meaning, I bet someone was lying early in the game about the red and the that there was probably a blue or 2 because there's only been a couple blue ones since.
Yeah, those.
Unless all 4 of these are blue right now or whatever, which could be, who knows? But
I mean, I knew Dean was a pirate and he was involved in the first 2.
So he could have been lying.
Navigation. Yeah,
makes sense. That makes sense.
It does make sense, but I also would have never thrown I would have never thrown a red card out there in the first round.
Can someone cut his tongue off? It's
in the red spot. Otis want to go over here.
Okay, so I think it's super hard to
This is a tough one.
Find the sailors. I think, but right now I like Johnny the most. I can't take him, so I could go with both Dean and Namlee because then I have one sailor and one pirate.
But why would you choose Dean? Because Dean will obviously is playing bad, right?
Well, I mean, that's what the assumption is at this point.
He wants to test who of you is lying.
But since if I am bad and Dean was the sailor, in theory, then I would do bad thing, right? So why would you pick both of us?
Because I don't see me finding two sailors to take on the next tour. So
I'm a sailor.
Having a 50-50 might be the best thing you can get.
You could go for it.
That's decent. I mean, that makes sense.
So, Hans, you've been on 2 teams, haven't you?
Well, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
So, you saw some stuff. You've been navigator twice.
Yeah.
So you saw 4 cards that 2 other people gave you. And you think John is a good guy?
Yeah, he provided the blue card on the last turn, the very turn that we played.
Okay. So your first, I didn't put columns. I should have put columns to know their teams. Sorry, I'm trying to. So your first was with Dean and who was the first one?
Nils and me.
It was you're talking about my first navigation, right? That was with Dean and somebody on the second turn. On the second.
Nils?
Dean
No, I was out of duty on the second turn.
Right.
You know what's interesting though?
It was Dean, John, and Nils went to the first
one. I think the second one was me, Nils. Hans, and Helle, right?
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say this. If y'all trust me now, then it is interesting that Dean and Nils both told the truth whenever they said the very first time that they both played reds and I had to pick from red. Now they could have just been, they both told, I mean, if you trust me, I know they both told the truth at the beginning.
But you don't know the second card they had.
I don't know.
You don't know what they discarded.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And there were supposed to be yellows in those ones.
But you know, John, that I claimed I was not putting in the one you picked. I specifically named the other one I throw in.
Yeah, he did.
The first one I put a red.
So did I with the mermaid.
Yes.
For Hans. Yep. That was actually Hans that got that one.
The first one was red and yellow for me, and the second one was red and yellow. The tough part for me for that second round is everybody said, if it's red, put red in there. Don't put yellow. So I was in quite the tight spot. But
I thought you said one of them was red and red.
No, I've never had red and red. It was red and yellow, and I picked red on both of them.
Okay.
Okay, I could also take Eric and Namlee because those two said they passed blue onto William.
I have the blue.
One of them passed yellow for sure.
I passed the blue. So I know either Eric or William, but like Eric's targeting me, so I think Eric's a bad guy in those two.
Hans, honestly, do you really think that William is claiming he had a blue and a yellow if there was no yellow in it?
Why not? He took so much time.
The only option is that he was, or he is the cult leader. That's the only option to make that confusion.
But Hans, I am a sailor, and I did choose you for this team as the navigator. You can choose me as the navigator and just give me a blue card, and I will choose the blue card.
You could choose. You could choose Emily and Helle.
If you choose Helle and me, we're good for blue.
I mean,
yeah.
I can tell you, if you pick Namlee, it will not go through.
So you can find another sailor, please.
No.
I
am a sailor.
This is a really tough choice.
Not go through for
I think
it's
a good pick. Helle have never choose a blue card.
I haven't had one, but I have explained the cards and I have described the navigation.
I need way more.
Yeah, but you know them all by heart. So it's easy
but
for you
I have
to ramble
chosen
stuff
wisely
out
when I chose the symbols.
That's true, Eric. That's true. Helle knows the cards.
But I wouldn't choose the mermaid if I was lying about what I had discarded.
You could
That's a
pick
powerful
any
card.
symbol.
That's
Good luck, Hans.
Yeah. It's nice. There's just too many. There's too many people who combine for a team. It doesn't work. It doesn't work one way or the other. If I believe John to be good, then there's only 2 more sailors here, and
if you're one of them, there's only one more.
No, that's like me and John, and then there's only 2 more, and then there's a.
If John is a sailor.
What?
If John is a sailor.
Yeah, if John is a sailor. Yes, that's where I'm starting from. Then there's probably one between you and Dean, and then there's one.
Eric and William.
One or.
Oh no, there's not. No.
One between Eric, William, and Nam.
And Nam, yeah.
I didn't get mentioned, and I'm a sailor.
I am sailor.
Helle,
so she's the cult leader. So from Helle's point of view, she's the cult leader.
He's already figured her out.
Oh boy.
I think the only solution, Helle, is we cannot trust Hans. I mean, otherwise
you have to test me then.
Yeah, okay. Test me. I'm blue.
It's great. It's a great game. I will take Nam and Helle. Nam as my.
Okay, good pick.
You would say so.
Because I am the sailor.
I will back
I don't know
up
about
there.
Hans.
I'm
gonna trust Hans for now.
I want Nam as the navigator.
Yeah.
Are you the cultist leader, Hans?
Again, he cannot be always a cult leader.
I want him to be forced. Then we have proof against him.
But Helle, the question is, if Hans is a cult leader, why Dean, until he can speak, was saying he's a sailor? Dean,
if he's a pirate,
Dean is a pirate. Dean,
we know you're a pirate, but even
I'm
that,
not
please.
trusting Namli either. I'm not.
I mean, you would lose if we are killing.
Okay, I think he is.
The last one I'm trusting at the moment, I think, is Johnny, because he had a choice.
The last option is Hans the cult leader, Dean.
Oh, is he the cult leader?
What?
I think he is a pirate of the cult leader.
Oh,
I was truthful in what I said. Hans was. He is a sailor for sure, but I also said that if you pick Nam Lee on your crew, I will overthrow you. I can't have that. I can't have that. Not Nam Lee will lead us into the red area.
Okay, Hans. Here's the thing. If you're I have 4 guns, and I'm the only one with 4 guns. I want you to be the captain. But I'm asking as a sailor, should I? Because if Dean does that and he takes over, I don't want to be the captain actually. But should I do that? But then they could come back and just take it back from me if I'm saying this. That's the problem.
You should wait then. Wait until they have taken the captain.
Yeah. Okay. Good point. So take the captain, Dean, and we'll see what happens.
I forgot you have 4 guns.
But I might use my guns depending on the team he make. Because I know I'm a sailor. And...
Mine's already.
Anyways. Make up your minds. And...
Who is lieutenant?
Who is lieutenant?
Oh, I did. You didn't log it in? Oh,
no.
That's awkward. I said Helle is on as the...
Me? Oh. But I would have liked it the other way around, though.
So it has to have 4 guns would overthrow the captain.
Yeah, 4 guns.
That's right.
To overthrow the captain, that's correct. It doesn't have to be from one player.
I don't understand your logic. You're claiming either Nam or Dean is a pirate. So you have a 50-50 that Dean is a pirate.
Dean is a pirate. No, I cannot be a pirate because I am the sailor.
And you never mentioned that Helle is good, and now you're putting Helle into a I didn't get it. I
say this
a couple of times with you, but I don't get your logic behind that, Hans.
Yeah,
I was kind of... Go ahead, Hans.
There's only 4 people, and there's a bunch of people that have contradictions already. So if I always I count up people and I come up with too many people. Something isn't working. Okay. So if Nam is a good guy, then he can be in a contradiction two ways. He can be in a contradiction with Dean, and he can be in contradiction with somebody else. And then he's still just one good guy. So I have myself, I have Nam, and then I have Johnny and probably Helle. That would work at least.
I'm not trusting Helle right now because Helle claimed both times she has the red and yellow, and the second time she claimed to be 2 red. And she's kind of like soft conflict right now with arguing with me. So,
but I'm starting to trust. Like I was kind of thinking that Dean might have been telling the truth, but now that he's ready to take Hans down, that makes me think he's a pirate, and he's getting nervous at this point in the game.
Because he's a pirate.
No, it's not. Hans is not the problem. It's Nam Lee. Hans for sure is a sailor. I'm not worried about him, but I don't want Nam Lee directing the ship.
I am the sailor. I'm telling the truth. If I saw a blue card, I would choose it. Dean is a pirate.
Here's my theory. All right, I think Hans, Dean, and Nam Lee are the pirates, and then they're getting ready to steer us into to cut one of our heads off.
No.
Okay, so I think
we'll find out.
The crew's ready. The crew's
just
ready
just so we're clear, that sword doesn't cut somebody's head off. It's just their tongue.
Like, at this point, I don't know either Eric or William
Dean's
is a bad
famous
guy.
last words.
But my problem is I don't want John to take it over either. So I don't know.
Why don't you want me to take it over? That's why I think you're a pirate.
I don't know because I don't trust anyway.
I've only told the truth the whole time.
I think if I overthrow Hans, which I don't want to do, but I don't want Nam Lee to be there, I'm afraid I'm going to lose all my guns. You'll be captain and you'll do the same thing. That's my concern.
Dean's a pirate. Because I searched him.
I'm going to be in my dreams tonight. I'm going to hear Dean as a pirate all night long. I love it.
Oh boy.
All right,
you have to pick it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just have to trust Hans.
I've got
0.
Eric,
3
guns.
Okay.
We need 1 gun for mutiny. Nope. It's only Eric alone, very close.
Eric 3.
But there's no mutiny, and the crew is satisfied with this decision.
Maybe
so
the crew is not satisfied with this decision, but
nobody used guns.
Okay.
You're all not satisfied, but nobody used their guns, eh?
Yes.
I'm telling you, if I saw a blue card, I would choose it.
It would have gotten overthrown. I would have been captain and then been overthrown.
This is going to tell a whole lot or throw a big giant wrench of confusion into it right now.
So I keep my guns right now, eh?
Yeah, you keep your guns.
Guns, correct. Yeah. Eric, you keep your guns. Okay, so you can all go to bed. And Hans, our captain, you are ready for duty. Perfect. And Helle, let's see what we can do. So we've got 2 cards from the map archive.
I take card number 1.
We're taking card number 1, discarding card number 2. And the captain is falling asleep. And now, Helle, you are lieutenant, and you know what to do. So she made up her mind. She's putting 1 card into the logbook and 1 into the deep sea. And Namli, you can get ready. The captain and lieutenant have sorted out some cards. Let's have a good look. Is there anything you like?
I'm reading the symbol.
Okay.
I'm going to choose card number 1.
Okay. So we're discarding card number 2, keeping card number 1.
I have a question. Can we get the declaration before reveal, or is that not part of the game?
Or you can open your eyes now. The navigation is done. Before we reveal the card, what was your question? Who was talking?
Can we get declaration from the captain and the deputy before the reveal, or
only after we reveal? Yes.
Okay.
You can start speaking after the card is revealed.
Okay, I get that.
So, Namely, I have a question for you.
You can reveal. You first reveal the card.
Okay, review, and I could claim first. Give me
Yes.
one. So I have 2 blue cards.
All right, blue.
Yeah. Finally, I got it.
What do you have, Helle?
I had the red card with rumbles and the blue card with rumbles.
Okay. And what do you have, Han?
I had 2 blue cards, both with navigator loses a gun.
Okay. Then Eric must have been lying if he said he had 2 blue cards early on. That doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
yeah. This.
Right. Yes,
Or-
yes. So I'm saying it was a yellow.
Yeah. See?
Yes,
He
it was a
can't have
yellow.
had that many blue cards.
I'm
Or,
not a
Na-
liar.
So, okay.
or
so
Namely
if-
just save himself by playing a blue
No,
card.
no.
Yeah, maybe.
I cannot
Well,
make
I
out
know-
blue cards.
I also have
Here.
another.
Because he
Normally, how many times have you played this game? You said.
I think he said this is the
I
second
play
time.
in the
Oh.
in the third and this round. Only third in this round. This is the 5th round.
No. How many times have you played this game total?
How many times have I played this game? This is my
Yeah.
second time.
Oh, you
This is my second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
thinking
was-
he just save himself.
But how many blue cards have been seen? Haven't we have too
Okay.
many? If
So
if-
if Eric's telling the truth, he claimed to have 2 blue cards, and if I'm telling the truth, I saw 1 blue card. So that's 3. And then next turn, John claimed to have another blue card.
One
So
blue
that's
card.
the 4th blue card,
and now we
right?
have
And this term, if everyone telling the truth, we have 3 more blue cards. And
so that
that's
is
7
one
blue
too
cards.
many.
So
Yeah,
someone's
that's impossible. And I
Hmm.
think it has to be it's Eric, because Eric claimed to be 2 blue cards.
Yeah, but
And you claim
And it
2
still
blue
makes
card
sense.
too, no?
No, I claimed to have 1 blue card and 1 red card.
that also confirms that William then might have had a yellow and a blue card.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Yep.
but I'm not sure about that anyway.
Yep.
So did we
All I
move?
know is that
Has the
blue
ship
is
moved
one
right
away
now?
from winning, and we're crushing the Pirates.
We are
If-
going
if-
this way,
If
and
all
we are
of that
all
is
getting
true,
guns.
that would make Eric to the cult leader.
So is John losing his 4th gun at this point, or
No,
is he?
he's not
he-
losing a gun,
Okay.
but he's not gaining any either.
Just everybody refills up to 3. If they have 3 or more, they stay at whatever they are.
Dean
Off.
Dean texted me. He went bye for a second. I think he's trying to log back on.
I'm pretty sure finally he's off the ship. That's good. Good news.
So I'd written down are we 4 Hans, Nemli? Oh man. Hilla, are we all 4 sailors, or
I know for
It
sure.
was their only choice was to play blue at this time.
that's true. I mean, maybe.
No, you couldn't play red or yellow at this time because you were causing so much information to come out that one of the pirates would have been like, you know what I mean? Like there would have been information
You
out
think
there.
we would know for sure is what you're saying, who they were?
There would have been too much information at this point because these guys would have had too much power if we go for the tongue, or too much power if we go for the flag.
I don't totally disagree. I'm still a little nervous about Hilla because she did so many reds earlier, though she could have told the truth. I'm not saying for sure.
And she went at it 3 times already.
Yeah,
And
she
every
could have.
time-
She could have
You're
played.
trying to make confusion with me. Why would I do this at this point?
Because you're the cult leader.
No, I'm not. The no.
See, Hans earlier was forgetting about you because everybody else was in their position except for you. You didn't mention,
If
and that sounds pretty good.
If-
As why
if-
mention her because she's the cult leader. Because
if I was the cult leader, then I would choose the yellow cards.
not at the beginning, not in the first hand when you don't want to reveal that,
Could.
because that's the only time you said you had a yellow card
I only had one.
in the first hand,
Yeah, and then I have red,
and
now I have
and
blue.
then that's the worst time to play a yellow card.
I think Helle is doing pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
two
Helle's
turns
doing really
ago-
good.
2 turns ago, she picked a team with Johnny and me, and we ended up going blue without her providing any cards. So she picked a
true.
team that went blue
That's
without
true.
her. And now I picked her again, and she gave another blue card. While she definitely didn't have 2 blue cards in it, so she had a choice, and she gave a blue card. So that was the last 2 turns, both great turns for the sailors on what Helle's part was on in
The
this
problem
thing.
is,
Right.
But on the other hand, Nam Lee had no choice in this very turn where I let him be the navigator, and
Yeah.
he chose
true.
the blue card with
But
the
we
rum
don't know
bottle.
anything about him.
He chose the blue card with the rum bottle over the other card, which means I lose captainship.
Hmm.
And he shouldn't have done that because he was clearly seeing that I had provided the blue card because he got 2 blue cards from both players. So he should know
Yep.
I am the guy giving blue cards. So there's
That's
no
a good
reason
point.
to remove my captainship unless he's not on my team.
yeah,
No, I am a sailor.
I think William, Hans, Johnny, and I are the sailors at the moment. That's what I think.
So you picked a minus gun card, Hans. Is that what you said?
He had the choice between minus gun for the navigator and rum.
And
That
who
was-
throw the minus gun in?
Yes, I put that in. Yes.
Okay, yeah. That
Yes,
was
so he could have played that, and he didn't. He chose the blue rum, removing me from being captain, which is clearly wrong for the sailors.
Mm-hmm.
And being a
Oh,
pirate, they
Oh.
wouldn't want to lose a gun, so that's because he would have been
no.
he would have lost
thought
the gun.
No. I thought the second symbol is that the captain's gonna lose a gun. I mean, if Hans is not the captain, he could still be either a navigator or a lieutenant. I thought the second symbol is that Hans going to lose a gun.
So
And
as,
I
you-
want-
as your new captain, all of you, right? As your new captain. And
Oh,
I don't
boy.
want you to
Oh,
listen
Nils.
to lies anymore. What do we think about William, specifically William?
We don't know.
He's a wild card, man.
Here, look.
He's-
I even show you. Look. I am team blue.
Pretty yellow.
Blue.
Oh yes,
That's pretty yellow.
we've got black on yellow. That's has to be
That proves it.
something.
I think it's Eric that is the yellow person, or Nab, because
I
they
am
sent me
the sailor.
they sent me the yellow card.
I am the sailor.
I mean, honestly, why should someone claim he had the choice out of blue and yellow and pick the blue? The only option is he is the cult leader.
Or I don't know how to play the game,
Maybe.
right?
Timing is a
color.
little weird.
I am definitely team blue.
Anyway, good luck.
We don't
Hans.
know about that.
So I'm 100% sure John is on my team. So John will be definitely on my team.
Well, yeah,
How
he's
can
a
you know
pirate.
that?
As what?
Why does William keep calling me a pirate? I have proven my loyalty every single time. That's making me go, he's definitely a pirate or the cult leader.
Dean, just so you know, you're muted. You know that, right?
Sorry, I got kicked off there. What I was saying is vindication for Dean. That's the banner that I'm holding up right now. Since
Nah.
nobody trusts Nam Lee now, maybe people will start trusting me to be on the team, right?
No.
No.
I am the
No.
sailor.
What?
You are the pirate.
No.
Sorry,
kidding
Dean. Whatever you are saying,
Oh my
that's too risky
gosh.
for me.
I
People
only
are
have
not
two
trusting me.
people I trust
Are
at
you
the moment.
serious?
So
Okay, trust Nam Lee then. Let's see what happens.
no, I'm not trusting
Nope.
Namli either. So he's also.
I
off
am the
duty.
sailor.
Oh,
I
he's off
think
duty.
So I'm trying to figure out.
So Niles, are you team blue?
I'm Team Blue, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm putting Eric or William, one of you, on board.
I'm on
And-
it. Trust me. Come on.
and then
have faith. Have
which-
faith.
Which role? You were the navigator, and you picked Blue, so you're the obvious choice. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm doing. So I will pick John as my right hand, and William is my navigator. Last time William navigated 2 blue.
We have to
He was
shuffle.
navigator. And John, we should give William options, hopefully, if that is possible.
So this is what Niels, I love Niels, but I'm scared that he is setting me up as he's smart. He's going to put me, who's trustworthy, not give me the super trustworthy position of navigator, but the second in command, so that he and William are red and they can go left. That's what I think. Or Niels is, or he's really good and he's the cult leader. You're making me nervous, Niels. You're making me nervous.
I'm with you, and I want to try to help you a little bit. You are claiming right now that Dean, Namlee, Niels, and William are pirates, and that
no. I think
mathematically
Namlee is a
correct.
sailor. Maybe I think it's he.
What?
I think
I am the
he
sailor.
or
I am
Dean.
the sailor.
I'm claiming. I believe that. I think Niels, Eric, and William are all definitely not sailors, and the sailors either William or Dean. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's
Dean
the way
cannot.
I'm leaning.
If you're trusting me, he cannot trust Dean.
I know.
The good part is my team is picked. That's the first one. The second one, we have sailed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Is that correct? So there are still 18 cards. 3 of them are blue. So the odds are that we are picking out of the 4 of us 1 blue card, John. It's okay.
And we can, even though it's dangerous, we can use a yellow card to go the right way.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I'm
I
not
don't-
a fan of a yellow card.
I don't like yellow.
No, nobody does. But there are only 3 blue cards left.
Yeah,
only need 2
I'm with
places.
you. Yeah,
Did you reshuffle?
Yeah,
but a blue card now would be really powerful. Then we are in the driver's seat.
it is.
So anyway, okay. So this is my team, and I want to see loyalty from my team. So
Sailors, what do we do here?
I'm calling you for loyalty.
I'm not wasting my gun until last turn.
The team
Yeah,
is
that's the problem.
obviously not a good team.
No.
No,
No, I don't like it.
now could this possibly be the last turn?
I just don't trust.
No, it's not the last turn.
No, there's one more after
We-
this if it goes.
Yeah, we need at least 2 more to win.
Oh, sorry, I can't see because the screen's in the way.
I think
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
going
move them to the side. You can move the screens to the side. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I will put our pictures. Can I put them down here?
I think he has to move stuff on his own computer.
Yeah. But
That's
I
fine.
also have to move a little bit this time, I think, so the viewers can see.
Ooh, this is a big decision here, you know.
Yep.
Okay, so what's going on? Niels didn't pick me, although I'm free to be on the team.
Yep.
I think it's super obvious that I am a sailor. Some people know for sure, and we have been going blue all the time with me and the team. Niels didn't pick me. That's why Niels clearly is on Team Pirate. And if you are a sailor, you should not want this team to go.
Hey,
think-
sailors, can I keep? Let me keep my guns because I've got 4.
I'm going to use my
Can we do
character
that?
card.
Eric?
Yes, I'm using my character card.
Okay, so after all of this, we see that Eric is the equalizer. And I think this is a very,
Interesting.
very special move. The equalizer is a special character, which enables a mutiny with only 1 gun. So we can forget about the 4-gun rule. With 1 gun, a mutiny happens. But therefore, every player can also only bring maximum 1 gun into the mutiny each. So on the one hand, we only need 1 gun to trigger mutiny. On the other hand, every one of you is only allowed to play 1 gun in the next mutiny.
So if there's any pirates on this, I don't know. There's a revealing thing there. If somebody reveals a gun, we should know something out of it.
But we have to have a gun, though.
No,
get a mutiny.
we may.
Yeah.
Right.
Everyone has a gun now because we got refilled.
Yeah.
Right. But we all, I mean, there has to be 1 gun to show. So
Yes.
playing a gun is a good thing. We need this. to be overthrown.
How about if we all play a gun? How's that work?
Yeah, but Dean, it's normal you say this. You're a pirate, supposedly, so you want this overthrown.
I'm going to say this, sailors. I don't want to say it. I'm not throwing any guns out, so I can still be in control with 4 guns, and I can beat anyone at any time. Does that make sense?
See, that gives you quite a bit of power in the next round.
It gives me a ton of power.
Yeah.
Could
And I
be
want
the,
that.
the deciding round.
It's
It
exactly
will be
right.
the deciding round unless we go pirates completely this time.
Okay.
I mean,
I want the power, blue team. We have the power. Trust me.
I'm
We-
asking for your loyalty.
Just Helle needs to throw in 1 gun.
Yep.
Because Helle is off duty, that would be great if she could become captain. Because she did very well for the sailors, so that would be great. And everybody else who's a sailor doesn't need to give a gun. If Helle doesn't win this mutiny, then the people who prevented her from winning that are the evil people, which is fine to know. And
They
they're
would
good
pick
to go
somebody
for
else anyways.
It's fair.
I see that.
Says the person who's always saving his guns. Nice to know, Hans. Thanks for that. Show us your loyalty in 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, so let's have a look. It's only Helle.
Well,
Wow.
Helle, you are the next captain.
Lady Helle is our next captain. A successful mutiny with 1 gun.
Wow.
Well, let's set another
isn't-
team then.
This isn't going to last, is it?
Well, I think we're going to go with this one.
So you should think about that Nils as a pirate was clearly planning ahead here. So one of the guys he took along is a pirate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he can either lock in a safe red card with having a red lieutenant or a red navigator. So either John or William are pirates.
There's the person that 2 minutes ago Helle claimed Helle as a pirate.
Helle, you trusted me earlier. You can trust me again.
I don't.
Do we also
I
want to
don't
think
trust
forward?
Helle.
Do we want to think forward to the next round at all, or is that too far? Because we still
I don't
need 2
trust Helle.
wins.
Hans, do we prefer a yellow card over a red card at this point in the game?
I'm pretty sure Hans always prefers a yellow card.
Hate yellow cards.
Because otherwise
am
we'll go
safe
into
from
this
getting
land.
turned, but you are not.
What?
I am safe from getting turned. I can't become.
I was going to
captain.
say Hans is fine, but then I could get turned.
You are safe
could
for
be
getting
turned.
turned, but you're not safe from being.
Turning.
You can't be turned.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but he can turn.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Guys,
go pirate than go yellow. That's my take on that.
If he was...
Why are you guys talking left? We got to go right.
Yeah.
I don't think Helle is a sailor.
She still could be the cult leader.
I don't
Oh,
think
the
we should
pirate.
do.
Who
I
are
don't think we,
making all the confusion here?
I don't
Why
think
did
we
you
should
not-
do
Who's your
yellow.
deputy?
Why
If
did
we-
you not trust John?
I didn't
If
say
we
for
did-
sure. In this game, you never fully trust anybody. But I trust you a decent amount.
But Hans,
He
if you are the
is-
navigator, you have to.
I do trust you.
My top list of being sailors is John on number 1 and Helle on number 2. All the other ones are for me completely. I have no idea who's number 3 in the sailors group. I have no idea. Not even I have an idea about the Kraken person. And on pirate number 1 is Dean, and all the others are question marks as well. I
The
have no
only
idea.
problem is, of course, if we. I won't be off duty in the next round.
That's what I was going to say. We should think about the next round too.
Yeah, but I won't be off duty. But you guys will, and you have a lot of guns, so perhaps you could get the captain.
That's a good point. Yeah, you could put me as navigator or something, or lieutenant now, and then I could.
But Hans,
Then they could take it. They could take it back.
Hans, why did you want me to go in this side instead?
In this side?
I don't think.
It wasn't what you meant. No.
No. I
This
was
one?
like, there's there should be
Helle
one,
is not a sailor.
there should be one sailor between Dean and Namli, and one more sailor. And that is
You know,
That's
this is
me.
kind of
That's me.
The tough
I
thing here
don't
is
think this team has pirate or co-leader for sure.
But Namli, why would you claim that I'm not a sailor since I have been with in helping the ship going in this direction?
I mean, you have two. First, you claim you have one red and one yellow, and then you claim to have two red.
There are so many. There are 17 cards that are yellow and red. So of course you will get those cards.
I know, but
And
you have twice.
You all
the
claimed,
odds.
I got 2 blue cards. I got 2 blue cards. And then how? There wasn't any left.
No, the one of the team that you got a blue card, it was not your blue card. You have 2 red in that team.
Yeah, but I also chose a blue card. And that brings 2
on the
plus
last
2,
round.
5.
I mean,
and
the last
2
round
more,
I saw
7.
2 blue cards, so it doesn't even matter which card you choose because hands claim to have 2 blue cards. So I also gonna choose the blue card over anything else.
Here's the thing, y'all. We need to think about this. If blue team, there are only 3 blue cards. There are 15 other cards that's going to come out. Meaning there's a great chance no blues even come out. Do we want to risk putting us all out on the table and then us getting screwed and we don't even get a blue card? Right? Am I right on that? 15.
We can get help we might need the help of a yellow card, even though we don't like it.
I hate that though, because if one of us gets turned, then that really hurts us.
The argument to that, John, though, is if you get blue, you're 1 closer, and
that's true.
You've got 3 options after that to be able to get back on course.
Yeah,
but there is a high probability.
In this one, you can use both the blue and the yellow.
Is it? Yeah.
I think you should take Dean. I'm pretty confident that between Dean and Nam, Dean is the blue guy, and we can take him. We still have John for the next turn.
That was what you meant earlier on. That was
I'm good
what
with
you
that.
meant. Yeah, because
just so you know,
though.
And you can't trust Dean right now.
Helle can be a sailor. Helle can be a sailor.
Who says we can't trust him?
Me, you can't trust him. We ain't trust him the whole game. Why you trust him now?
I can almost guarantee that I'm going to draw a yellow and a red card.
William, I'm with you. So at least on that point, it does make no sense at all.
Yeah, it don't make any sense.
I get it. Like, I totally get it because everything is not in my favor in this game. But
and William, I mean, you claimed at least you had a choice
but
between.
I get it. Namli could be lying about him.
Yeah.
What?
But I'm thinking Helle Dean is both a pirate right now.
Good thing, Namli. That is what I'm choosing then. You convinced me.
Helle, if you are in fact a sailor and you're in my team and you throw shade for me at the start of the game, it's gonna very confuse me.
Is Hans the god leader and confusing me now?
We gotta see if Helle is in fact a sailor or if Helle either kill leader or the pirate. Who's know? I know in fact that I am the sailor and I saw Dean as a pirate. Go for it.
Let's do it.
Well,
let's prove our loyalty.
Guys, put up your guns if you don't like the team. And I would actually like to see a lot of pirate guns now. Please, pirates. 3, 2, 1. Show me your guns.
Okay, so William, we've got 2. We've got 3 over there. 3 is not enough for mutiny. Anybody joining? Nope. No mutiny happening.
Perfect.
It's a peaceful mission. And it's only William cleaning his guns. So no worries. Everything is fine.
I don't know. Why were you happy about that one?
Okay, so Helle as captain.
Other than yellow. I should go blue, and if it's possible, I should go red.
Oh boy.
Okay,
let's have a look how this goes.
Okay.
The captain is getting ready, and everyone is sleeping. Perfect. So you can go for it. Helle has chosen a card, and now Dean, you can get ready. Perfect. Let's see what we've got from the map archive.
I will get rid of card 1 and keep card 2.
Okay. So the lieutenant has picked a card. We're just going to put into the logbook, give it a shake, and then Hans, you can get ready for duty. You can slowly wake up and take a position on the steering wheel. The captain and lieutenant provided you with a choice of 2 cards. Is there anything you like?
Take card 2.
So we're keeping card 2 and we're discarding card number 1. Okay, then you can all wake up actually.
Who's navigator? Hans, eh?
If this is not red, I'll be shocked.
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow, blue.
Exciting blue.
Yes.
Yeah, you might be surprised. But I
One
got
more,
a blue
y'all.
card.
One more.
One more.
That
Keeping
was,
course.
that was a
We
bit
are
scary.
nearly there. Sailor's victory. I told you this will be an easy mission.
So, Dean, what do you claim was down there?
2 reds. Unbelievable. 2 reds.
About you, Hans?
That's what I draw.
Yeah, I was the navigator, so I had 1 card from both players, and 1 was blue, 1 was red.
Helle, what did you have?
1 blue card with rum bottles and 1 mermaid, red card with a mermaid.
Okay, that's good. So we just
And
got.
again, the mermaid didn't get played.
No, because I chose the blue card.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the mermaid. Sorry.
So if they're telling the truth, then we're down 3 more reds. So we're at 6 reds, 6 yellows, and 2 blues. If we've been telling truth.
Oh, the captain is going to Nils. Me not like that.
Well, don't it change?
The interesting part is, except for that, I was on the first mission and had had no choice, and that was proven by all the blue cards in the late game, and all the blue cards claimed. There was even more claimed than there are in the game. I did nothing against the team, but it doesn't matter. So I'm pretty sure that John is good still. Even if Hans is not saying that. And William, I'm still not sure what William is. I take the same team as last time. I will take William as my navigator and John as my right hand or left hand. You can pick if you want to be right or left hand, John.
Oh my gosh.
See, that doesn't matter. If there are pirates in there, they're going to move us to the left. We still have two chances to get in. So.
Yeah, but they could also play yellow cards.
And we could lose a blue. If a blue comes out and they discard it, then we'd be in big trouble.
Yeah, we could lose blue cards, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so nice at the end of the game, everybody is claiming he's a sailor. That's so fun.
So how many blue cards were just one we saw?
That's
we're going to win.
There are
blue cards.
four.
We don't know if Dean has discarded one.
Yeah, that's true.
He said 2 reds, but
the card that I discarded was a red. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Yeah.
That's true.
Nobody's going to believe me.
He's the pirate.
I have not drawn a single blue card in this game.
But you did say you just put a red card in there, no?
Correct. When you draw 2 red cards, you put one of them in the box and you discard one.
Okay.
Hey, so this is my team. I want to see the loyal hands.
Hey, sailors, hold up. Sailors,
I'm not liking this.
Okay, let's wait, John. Come on. Put it on the table.
What do you want to do, sailors?
I would just like to add a rule at this point.
No, yes.
So now, William is the navigator, and William, if you get a blue card, if you play the blue card, the sailors will win the game. So you will drive to that sailor victory field, and the sailors will win the game. But now let's just pretend maybe you were a pirate, just for a second. And as a navigator, you have got the choice to refuse your orders. You get, so if let's pretend you are a pirate and you get 2 blue cards from your captain and lieutenant. At this point of the game, you navigate, you look at the 2 blue cards, and you can say, okay, no, I am refusing my orders. I'm not going to play one of these 2 blue cards. And you can discard both cards and jump overboard. So you can sacrifice yourself to save the pirates. And then so both of those 2 blue cards would be discarded. You would be overboard. You were not allowed to talk anymore. But you can still win with your teammates at the end of the game, if your teammates win the game. So I just wanted to let you know that you've got this choice. The same is if you would get 2 red cards, you could also decide to refuse orders. And it would be it's your decision if what you think would be better to do, if you would play on or rather jump overboard. Okay, so now you know about that.
Obviously, this is true for everybody, not only William. Everybody who's in the navigation squad.
Yes.
Can.
So we can't let William pick here.
So is that at any time during the game, or is it just at the end like this?
Nice.
It's actually any time in the game as a navigator, you could sacrifice yourself if you wanted to, but it doesn't really make sense to do that early in the game.
Yeah.
Only like in the end game scenario now, where we are now, it's where it starts to count.
And does the last card still get revealed, or the 2 cards don't get revealed at all?
They don't get revealed, and we will never know which cards they were.
Okay.
And the thing we also should mention, the captain will then choose a new navigator, and he can choose a player that has an off-duty sign, and you will not have any voting for mutiny.
That's correct. If in a case that the navigator refuses orders and jumps overboard, we will have emergency navigation, and then the captain chooses a navigator who jumps in instantly, and the captain can then choose any player, and off-duty signs that don't matter in the case of an emergency.
And new cards are issued?
And new cards are taken from the pile. That's correct.
Okay. So that makes Williams not a bad navigator at this point. Because if he's a pirate and he gets 2 blue cards, his only choice is to jump overboard.
He gets to get rid of those cards, though.
I know, but that's what he wants. He don't want any blue. He doesn't. If he's a pirate, he doesn't want us to get in. So him as a navigator right now is good, because if he's a pirate, he's going to jump overboard. We're going to lose our blue cards, but
then it will take
unless we get several.
It would take us several turns to get him to even have a chance to go blue. Then.
Yeah, but that's what it is now. Unless we get the proper sailor in the proper place right now.
Hans. It doesn't matter because I'm blue anyway. So.
Yeah.
I gotta do my thing again?
I don't know if I want to say this out loud. Hans, you're off duty, so you know what makes sense right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, we could go. We could let the pirates steer the ship for 1 turn. It's definitely a consideration.
Yeah, because then there will be 2 of them. No, only one of them would have an off-duty sign.
What I'm saying, if we leave it that William's the navigator, if we are able to get him 2 blue cards, we'll know for sure he's a pirate. But if it's a pirate and he gets a red card, he's going to play his red card, or hopefully not a yellow, because we're not sure about that one still.
Yeah.
I'm just nervous with so few blue cards. Are we running the risk of having to go several times? I mean, we'll run along the coastline for several runs.
See, I've never played this game before, so I'm not sure what the odds are really of coming back. Or I feel this is a pretty safe corner for the sailors.
I will say I have played a game where the ship was here and the sailors did not win.
I'm with you, Eric. I'm with you.
Because there are fewer blue cards, and if you're unlucky, the pirates get them and just throws them away. So
yeah, but as a navigator, if we keep getting sailors as navigator later on, we'll get to shuffle through the cards. At some point, we got to get lucky.
But if William is the cult leader, which is possible, and he picks a yellow card, then he could turn one of us sailors into a cult. And then now we're in even more.
Exactly.
I'm not sure how this is happening. How does the
If I was yellow, I'd have turned one of you already into one.
That
was too early.
That is a really that is too early. Is a really, I mean, okay,
No,
William
it's
is
not too
new
early.
to the game, but
Right.
that is in Feed the Kraken. This is really bad. Too early to. You should.
When he had the chance there, that would have been way too early to do something like that, from what I'm thinking, because at that point that would have been like, we know something is wrong, but how does somebody get turned? I'm sorry if I don't know all the rules.
We will. If a yellow card is played, then we have these 5 cards.
Yeah.
And there are 3 cards with this symbol, and this means that the cult leader will get to convert a player.
Okay, but how does these 5 cards get distributed?
If a yellow card is played.
But who do they get distributed to?
It's just one is revealed at random.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just one
and
of
how
them.
do you know, and who gets picked? Like, I'm trying to find...
That's the cultist leader that will pick. Okay, the captain will pick one of the 5 cards.
Okay, so
and then if we had played a yellow card, then I will say to the captain, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the captain would say a number, let's say number 4, and then we would have a conversion.
Okay, and at that point, is it out loud that the cult leader reveal who he's turning?
No, it's secret.
Okay.
It's secret. The player that the cult leader converts will know who is their master, who is the cult leader.
Okay.
We will know that there is one converted. So, in other words, there's never ever in the whole game a point where it's too early. So, if William is really correct and he had the yellow and the blue choice, and he is a cult leader, and then he would have picked the yellow card.
Yeah.
But
if he has played the game multiple times before.
Yeah, but being a new guy, he would have known. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it's possible, though I love Nils, that he's the cult leader, and that's very possible. And then if that's the case, then we could be in trouble here.
Johnny, I think it's Eric or Namli. Because why would Namli and Eric have this dispute if they were both pirates?
Could be, yeah. That makes sense.
So I think it's one of these 2 that perhaps gave William a yellow card.
You're probably right.
I am the sailor. I mean, as you have pointed out, there was 7 blue cards came, and Eric claimed to have 2 blue cards. So the odds is against Eric, and I know a fact that I'm the sailor.
By the way,
I'm the sailor.
You want me to go get my old sailor hat? I do have one. I used to be in the Navy for a while. So.
But you're not a sailor this time.
Can't argue with that.
Sailor 1, sailors all the time.
Okay, I want to see your loyalty, guys. So show me your fists.
I haven't decided yet.
It's serious now.
Yeah, Helle, if you want to put in something that is meaningful, go for it.
If you want to, Helle, go ahead, because
then say something.
I only have 2 guns.
But otherwise, I'm counting. Hey.
Yeah. You.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I have 2
go.
guns.
2 guns from Helle. We've got 1 gun from Eric. Anybody else? Is that it? So close. We only got 3 guns. That's no mutiny.
So the good part is I'm still captain.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's good.
Anybody want to use the character card at this moment?
Oh, man.
Nope. Okay,
No
so
character
no
cards.
mutiny.
Nobody wants to play the one where we can double my guns? No? No?
No.
At least you get to keep your guns. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, so congratulations, Captain.
Alrighty.
You
Nils?
are our captain on the high seas now. So you please stay awake while
Oh, my gosh.
Finally.
falls asleep. Okay, we ready, Helle?
All right, that is very, very, very easy. Please keep card 1.
Keeping card number 1, discarding card number 2. Thank you very much, Captain. You can fall asleep, and we've got John as our lieutenant. You can prepare yourself, wake up, brush your teeth, get ready for duty.
All right.
And we've got a choice over here. Card number 1 or card number 2?
Card number 2.
Okay, so the lieutenant is fully awake and he's fully into his duty, picking card number 2. And Mr. Navigator, William, now you can get your teeth brushed, comb your hair, and have a look at the 2 orders from the captain and lieutenant. What have we got? Is there anything you like?
No.
You could sacrifice yourself if you think it's advisable, but maybe not. Maybe you'd rather stay alive.
Let's do card number 2.
Okay. So the navigation is done. We can all open our eyes. And let's have a look.
The only thing good is there's rum bottles on this one.
Sailing westwards. We are sailing on. No sailor victory yet.
Gosh.
I had 2 reds, and I'm actually I was nervous about with William. Anyways, I had 2 reds. I think that's okay.
I put in a blue one. I mean, I was so fast and I said it's so easy. So
You did not.
What? What do you have?
I
What do
had
you
2
have?
reds. I had 2 reds.
And was it the same bowl in the other red one?
I
And
had
what
a
do you
gun.
have, Neil?
I had a gun. And
I had a red.
Yeah,
and a blue.
I made a huge mistake, you guys. I put a gun one in there, which would have given William an extra gun because I was stupid and thought it was going to give me an extra gun. And I've played this game a million
Wait.
times.
You said you had a blue, Neil.
Yes.
A blue and a red.
I'm glad he didn't
Yes.
choose it.
I put the blue in.
And Johnny, you claimed you didn't play a red card with rum bottles.
No, I played it. I was stupid. I did the one with the guns because I remember I got it earlier and I do it again. And I was like, as soon as I played it, I went, oh crap, that's going to give William an extra gun. And then he chose that, which I'm happy. So
What would it have been? Just I gotta go try to see.
But
This is a bad place to be. This is a complete reset, it feels like.
This
Yeah.
one means that the captain will go to Eric.
Correct. Yes, Eric is our next captain.
So
Oh,
John,
that-
you're saying you would have put the minus gun in there?
I did put the gun. I put the.
He did.
I did put the gun in there. I put
That
a
was
plus
it.
gun in there, wasn't it? Or
There was a plus gun and then the bottles. So for a blue guy, I had no choice. I had to choose red.
Okay, so the plus is on the red side and the minus. Okay. Those icons are a little confusing from far away.
The hard part was though is if I don't know, maybe I would have done it anyways because I had the telescope, which would have given the captain a chance to pick someone. They get a discard one, which I didn't. I don't want that to happen either. So, oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Eric,
what
you
people,
are.
what people are saying is definitely confirming what I was saying all the time, that Nils is definitely a bad guy.
Mhm.
But it's
Always.
awkward about the other 2 because William decided that Nils should not be captain anymore by giving him the rum, which is
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
definitely
told
not
you,
helping.
blue.
Not helping Nils.
But-
So that would make William less suspicious.
Mhm.
But if he's sailor, then he's the last sailor, and then
He
that
could be the
would
last
mean
sailor.
Johnny is not a sailor because
Yeah,
there's a sailor between Dean and Namli.
That's why it feels like a complete reset because who knows out of that what's actually true.
Well,
Can I
know
play
I'm
my
blue.
card
Yeah.
again?
That team has at least one evil. We just don't know which, and they could up to 2 or 3.
It is.
We know for a fact that they have at least one evil. They could be even 2.
Okay, just to be sure I understand. At this point, if a yellow or a red card, we're going towards the yellow thingy there.
Yes.
Correct.
And the
On a
captain.
yellow or red card, we're going to hit the monster Kraken. And the monster Kraken, he wants to be fed. and the captain will choose one player who will be fed to the Kraken. At the moment, Eric, you are our captain, and you will choose one life, one soul on board of the ship who'll be fed to the Kraken. The only restriction is that the captain can't choose himself. So you can't choose to sacrifice yourself to go overboard. You'll have to choose somebody else.
Okay. And you don't want to find the leader at that point. That's right. Okay.
You don't want to kill the leader because then the cult leader wins the game and everyone loses.
And we can't go backward.
No,
We can't.
only forward.
I want to
Good
know that
question.
thing there.
A good question. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much a reset now. It's hard to.
But you can see where the blue cards are.
Yeah, but 2 of those didn't have a choice to be played blue to confuse everything. So
What? Okay.
I don't trust Namely. I don't trust.
I'm nervous about how we got to use our guns here.
Yeah, me too.
There's something
Hans,
to
my
do.
navigator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Hans, my navigator. Maybe.
Okay, that's good.
That will be another yellow. A follower.
Remember, I have confirmed Hans again, just to throw that out there. So feel good about that.
Eric, if you're blue, you have to choose Helle.
Why?
Because she's been all blue.
Yeah, but I've played games like this before where you throw blue stuff, even if you're red, because you don't want to be. And then at the last second, oh, look at me, look at me.
That can happen.
It can happen. I mean, if we're
But
looking
not
at
this late in the game, Eric. Not this late in the game.
I was
Yes,
gonna say,
I've done it
yeah, not this late.
No, not this late.
I've done it myself in other games, and so I know it can be done.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, you can do it, but it wouldn't be the wisest move.
See, I'm thinking if we put Dean in and he's really a pirate, I'm going to put blue stuff into the in. Anne's going to get at least a blue cards. If I don't, how many blue cards left? Anybody
there's
can
only
count
2.
that?
So say there's only two
Yeah,
left.
there's
So
only
it's
two.
Or
And there's how
one.
many-
If Neil's told the truth, there's only 1 left
There's only 1 left. And how many cards are left?
or 2. I've got 3 reds and 6 yellows. And two blues
navigation rounds.
Because nobody has mentioned a yellow yet, eh?
Yeah.
So we're really looking at yellow this turn.
There's a ton of yellow.
Hey,
We
you
are
would
not,
like to
There's
look at
none
it,
in
we are not
but-
looking at it, but
Oh,
Hans,
man.
Hans can easily hide himself later on and saying, "Oh, I only had 2 yellow ones."
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's true.
Which would be better to, I mean, I hate saying this, but you really don't want the cult leader in this one, right? Is that,
Yeah,
am I understanding that right?
sure.
Oh, the cult leader should be the captain, right?
The captain.
Now. That would
Right,
be
right.
sweet
I
spot.
But
think
if
the
they throw a
cult-
card in there, then they can ship somebody to their side too, potentially.
I think the co-leader is the captain
Could be.
because he gave me that yellow card.
Well, I'm thinking it's Namely that gave you the yellow card, but
I mean, then pick Dean if you not trust me, because I know I'm the last sailor. Whichever the last 3 are.
see, this is the only spot I didn't want to be captain.
Yeah. I mean, you
That's
have
why
to
I
either
was
trust
trying
me
to
or trust
overthrow
Dean.
the last one. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ella.
Helle as lieutenant.
Yep,
Wow.
that worked before, so
Wow.
Mm.
That's a great choice.
Jeez. Okay.
It's a great choice for the sailors.
I'm down with that.
That's if we get a card, though. I mean, that's
That's
a
a good
crapshoot.
point. That is the truth.
Okay.
All right.
I don't,
okay.
All right,
everybody-
let's do it.
I think
It's
this
time
team
to
is good
vote.
because I'm sailor.
Everybody's ready to vote?
Okay.
I don't vote during that one, eh?
You are not voting.
Yes,
No,
if you
not the
captain, you
captain.
don't vote. If you captain, don't need to vote. Right.
So 3, 2, 1, reveal.
And I've got 2 guns from Dean. He's getting a bit nervous about Eric
only
as
Dean?
captain. But that's it. There's no mutiny.
There
None
is.
of
I'm going to
them.
double
That
mine.
must make you
I'll
a
play my
pirate.
card.
Okay, Dean. Dean is the troublemaker.
Yeah.
Dean is playing his card.
Okay. So you had 2?
It seems like I'm the pirate, but I really think that if Eric or Helle is the
What? With all
is
the blue
the
cards
cult
we've played?
leader, that's the thing that
My
makes me nervous. I
Yeah,
sure
but we
don't
just
want the
have
cult leader in
Hans
there.
and Helle as our 2 people that he picked.
The troublemaker. He chooses a player. He's choosing himself. And each of the
my.
guns of that player counts double in the mutiny. So, Dean, you successfully doubled your 2 guns to 4. And it's exactly enough for a mutiny, which makes you the captain.
Oh, that's a nice move. Wow.
So I do not trust Dean. I think he must be a pirate.
If he leaves you all, if he wants to prove his loyalty,
You
he
guys
leave
don't
Hans and
trust me.
Helle
But
I
I
don't know
as.
what
thought I
to
would have seen
say
more
anymore.
guns. I thought I would have seen more guns, so that's a bit confusing.
Yeah, I'll pick.
Yeah, me too.
I will pick Hans for my lieutenant,
Not the navigator? Nope.
not the navigator. I love putting myself in this spot. Maybe I should have thought that through.
Yeah.
I don't want the cult leader. Can I
Why
talk to my lieutenant to get
Yes,
his
of course.
thoughts?
Why would you think Helle is the cult leader?
I'm just not sure. I honestly, I thought either, I've been thinking this whole time, either Eric or Helle are the cult leaders, one of them. That's just been my hunch. And I didn't want that to happen.
I'm
Like
way
the-
too experienced
the
to having
only-
let the ship go over this way if I was the cult leader. I would have played some red cards instead of the blue cards at the end.
Then let Hans be the navigator.
That's true.
The only situation we have where there's a contradiction about yellow cards is between Eric, William, and Namli.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think Helle is the cult leader. It's one of the 3.
Let me. Okay, then I'll change that. Then can I change Hans to the navigator? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I still want to steer. I know you might not agree with it, but I still want to steer away from anyone who I think could be the cult leader. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong about this. I would rather have a pirate than a cult leader right now, right?
In theory,
Well,
yes.
Potentially.
You
I mean,
being the pirates.
If you are in fact,
Unless
the
Dean is the cult leader and he's looking to the.
Dean
Well,
is
that would, I guess it
the
wouldn't
cult leader.
matter.
Well, if I was a cult leader, I wouldn't have taken myself as the captain.
I mean, that makes sense. That's right.
And if he was the cult leader, then Nam would have made him public for sure.
I am the sailor. Yeah.
Right.
If I found
Well, I can tell you who I'm not going to put on my crew, and that's Nam. Who to trust? I mean, John or Nils could be a possibility too.
I'm off duty.
You can't take John.
Oh,
and Nils
John
is
is
certainly a pirate.
Yeah, but Dean's a pirate, so that kind of works with him.
Yeah, it does, of course.
You don't have a lot of choices here, Dean.
I don't. Okay, so who are the 2 off-duty people? Sorry.
Me and
John
William.
and Will.
William and John.
Okay.
John and Will.
I mean, we
100% pirate.
reset, so it could be William, John, or Nils as the pirate or cult leader. One of those 2. Any of those 3, it could be. But I can't trust Nam, and I've had a hunch.
You are the pirate. I am
Eric and
I'm
Helle
sailor.
are one of them is the cult leader. That's just been my hunch.
I don't
All
want
right.
to. I want to be. I don't want to be picked by the pirate.
If you're truly a sailor, you'll do what the sailors want, and that's put Helle and Hans.
But
with the
he's
2
apparently not a sailor.
That's why we should mutiny him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're the one with the
I
power.
know. Yeah.
I mean, I
it's
get what you're
And
saying.
you have
I
an
just,
off-duty sign. So
I gotta go with my hunch on this, right?
I think you should. I think all of them are correct. You should go with the loyal team, Helle and Hans, and that's it.
That's right.
Okay.
So the loyal team is winning. If you are loyal, the loyal team is winning. That's good.
Says the pirate. Can I kick everyone off the ship and then I just sail the ship onto victory myself? Is that a possibility? Okay. All right.
Yeah, but that would give you 4 shots.
I mean, your other choice, Dean, is going Eric, and we have no clue about him. I mean, we don't think no one's thought he was a sailor this whole game. And if you don't think Nam Lee is, then who else are you going to pick? If you think Nils is a pirate.
According to William, Eric is the cult leader.
It's either him or Nam.
I am a sailor.
I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. You were just a pirate. I thought you said you were a pirate a little while ago.
Who's a pirate?
I thought Nam said he was a pirate.
Yeah,
he is a pirate.
Yeah, you would know if he's a pirate or not because he revealed you.
Yeah.
So.
I am a sailor.
If you take him, good luck.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
know I got
with my
distracted like
guts.
almost.
what are you going with?
I'll take John with me.
You can't.
You can't.
Oh dang it! I can't take John. That's right. So who are the 3? I can't take William or John. Okay,
You're in a pickle, Dean.
I am in quite the pickle.
Yes.
Ugh, I'm
Between
so
a
glad I
rock
took
and a
the-
hard
So you
place,
came, shot around with your guns, and then what?
I can just randomly pick. Okay, well then, since I can't take John, and I feel like the other 2 are, I'll take Nils.
No.
I can't trust
A confirmed pirate. Yes,
That's
my
this. I
right.
friend.
can't trust this.
Bring the guns
Dean
out.
Dean
people.
so
Let's get
Dean
the
and
guns.
Nils are definitely the pirates, and Nam Lee might be a sailor.
So who's going to be?
Because I am the sailor.
Oh, he's the cult leader. I think he's the cult leader.
Could
I
be.
don't want to.
I am the sailor.
And
I
William
think
the
could
no,
be a
guns
he's the
out.
cult leader. He's not a sailor.
Bring the
Okay,
guns out.
Nils, yeah.
There's so many guns right now, y'all. What do you want me to do?
How are
Who's
we
gonna
gonna
give up-
spend our gun?
Do I give up
think-
my position of having the most?
I
Or
think
just-
John just use the gun and take
That-
the
That's going
If
to
I-
make.
captain,
The problem
John,
is
that's going
then
to make you captain.
that's
so that we don't
and-
waste any other gun.
which is not bad, but then Neil still has 3 guns, and you've got 3 guns, Nam Lee.
I am sailor.
Neil's
You
good,
don't have to worry about me.
and Eric still has 3 guns. That's the only thing that makes me nervous. I'm happy to use them, but then they can just take it right back.
Yeah, but they will get to decide who's they're going to throw overboard, and then we will lose a sailor.
Michael,
Yeah.
is there a limit of turn that we can go to the mutiny, or it goes till
And
nobody's got guns?
You can do mutiny as long as you've got enough guns.
Okay.
So you can do it 4 times in a row if possible.
Okay.
And it has happened. 3 or 4
What do you think,
times.
Okay.
sailors?
Okay, I see William is
We
ready.
definitely
We, we want to spend our guns wisely,
Oh.
right? So Johnny is
Yeah.
gonna use his gun.
You think I
I think
should or
it happened.
shouldn't?
The
I say go
pirates
for it.
can be in charge,
What?
Yeah.
but they will throw somebody overboard.
But then they can take it right back.
Yeah, but then we can take it back again.
I have gun.
Can they take it back again though? Because it depends on what Eric is.
We have one more
I'm a
sailor.
sailor.
I guess what I'm
think
saying
we can
is
do it.
I can do all 4 of mine right now,
One
or
of these
Hans,
two
you can
must be
throw
a sailor.
3, and Hille can throw 1, and then I can still have the most to definitely take the captain spot anytime I want.
I say every sailor puts at least 1, and you put 2 in. So that should make it majority.
No, because then we'll lose all the power. Because if we all do that, then they'll have
Oh yeah, the pirates could end up with
the
still
pirates will
3
have
and-
with 3, and they'll be able to.
Yeah. Okay.
It's spread too thin. What do you think, Hans?
Yeah, you won't like what I'm going to say.
What do you think?
I believe you are a pirate and you don't want to give your guns to this mutiny because you need them to fight against the mutiny that the sailors are gonna do.
Shoot. Now I'm questioning.
that's
you.
a long
Oh my
play.
gosh.
Long play from the first stand. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. No, I I can prove it, but if we lose and you're a pirate and if I'm a sailor and you're a sailor, I'm going to go, Hans, you made me throw my guns and we lost the game, but I'll do it just for you to prove it.
So
I will. I understand what it makes sense what you're saying. Unless you're the cult leader, and I'm still a little nervous about that. I don't think so.
It's not the cult leader. I've picked Hans every time that I've been captain.
Okay, that's true.
For good reason, because I know who he is.
But you're a pirate, Dean.
Why would I pick Hans as my captain, or as I'm the captain? Why would I pick Hans as the navigator? Every time I've been captain, I've picked Hans.
Yeah, because
you're hoping that
you a sailor, but who knows?
Yeah. You know that there's not many. Yeah, you know there's not many blue cards left. So you know if you make you and Nils, then you can both throw red cards and yellow. And even if he's the navigator, he can't pick it. No, he's not going to have the choice.
I get that. I was going to pick you, John, because I thought you were a sailor. But
I know you were. That's true. You were going to. That's true.
I didn't look at the cards.
I'll do it.
Okay. All
right.
What's clear is that Nam is in the other team than Dean. So Nam.
No, I am the sailor.
Yes.
I'm very confused right now because Piro is just throwing shade at me.
Dean,
I don't know who's the dumb sailor who's trying to.
Dean is the captain right now.
I think we are ready to. Oh yeah, I don't hold my hand up. I am ready to check loyalty though.
Okay.
I believe. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
You can see I've got all.
Okay, so it's John putting all his guns in.
Wait. Before we.
Nils.
What's happening? How many guns are in the game?
4.
Right.
It's only 4 from John.
All right, so I want to reveal my.
Oh my gosh. Are you the peacemaker?
I knew.
Helle, I'm the peacemaker. God, John can keep his. Take a look at this beautiful card here. Hey, take a look at that here, John. Please.
Nils
I still have him out.
He doesn't want to have fighting on board and all the shooting
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
So Nils goes with John and has a little chat with John and says, "Hey, John, please keep your guns down. We don't want this to happen." So we got peace on board. There's no mutiny. Congratulations, Dean. You are the captain, and we're doing this navigation round now.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
This is clearly proving Nils to be evil and John to be good.
That's the reason why John should die.
I told you guys didn't listen to me. I am the last sailor. Whichever the sailor out there who's not trusting me, he was just throwing the game for the bad guy.
Okay.
God.
Alrighty.
Captain Dean is ready, and everyone else, you can go to bed and have a good night's sleep. You will need the sleep for the next.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's have a look. Dean, have you got anything you like? Card 1 or card 2?
I will go with card 1.
Okay. So Helle, we're discarding card number 2. Yes, that's it. And then Lieutenant, it's Nils himself. You can get ready.
The peacemaker, please.
The peacemaker himself, yes.
Call me the peacemaker.
2 blue cards for you then.
Let's have a look. Peacemaker. Is there anything, any card like?
Discard number 2. Discard number 2.
So we're discarding number 2, keeping number 1.
Yes.
And then Hans, Mr. Navigator, you can start to get ready. Wake up, brush your teeth, comb your hair. Duty on the navigation wheel. You have to look good. And let's have a look. 2 cards for you, 1 from the captain, 1 from the lieutenant.
I'll take card number 1.
You're saying card number 1. I think that's a good choice. And we're discarding card number 2. And guys, you can all wake up.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. So if it's a blue card, the sailor victory now. Let's have a look.
At least there are rum bottles on it.
Okay. We are
no more
keeping
captain.
Not a surprise it was red.
That was a
At least it
perfect
wasn't
move.
yellow.
So what do you have? I still have us.
What did I have?
It was 2 reds, right?
No, I didn't. I had a red and yellow, but I don't want the yellow to get it.
Same here. But
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
It's a terrible spot for the yellow to get it.
But it doesn't matter what I'm saying. And by the
I mean,
way, I
of
put
course,
in by
So
but
red would be
I
better
put the-
than yellow at this point.
I put in the rum one.
If they're telling the truth, that does prove that Hans definitely isn't the cult leader, which means they're absolutely pirates.
Yeah.
They're going to throw
Because
me
Hans just
overboard
throwing shade on
probably,
you.
or somebody, and then we're in trouble, sailors.
Johnny,
So I'm trying to
I
figure
think
out
so.
either Helle was the sailor who mistrusts me at the start of the game, or either Helle is the cult leader or the pirate.
Johnny, I think you're the best pick to throw overboard, right?
So just to get the rules clear,
Let me tell
Yes,
everyone.
please.
Dean was responsible for the navigation, so that's why Dean, as a captain, or as a drunk captain,
Dean is the pirate. He's gonna throw John now
he gets
to get in the way for a gun.
Dean
That's
gets
what I-
to choose a player to feed to the Kraken, and then after that happens, we will count the rum bottles, and then the captain will move on, and the next player, just let's check, will be John. So the next player would be John
Oh, William, if
if he would survive,
Yeah.
or if not.
one of these two.
To state the rules, Dean, it's your choice who you want to feed to the Kraken. You can, of course, discuss it with your crew, but in the end, it's your decision, and you choose whoever you like. You cannot choose yourself. That's the only rule.
Dean, as you're obviously a good sailor, you want to throw Nils, who is obviously a pirate.
And he's gonna throw
What
John.
was the card breakdown, John? You had a list of it, right?
What's left?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure because I don't trust you and Niels to have told me the truth, both of you. There were 6 cards left, and I don't know, man. There's still 2 blue cards unless someone's thrown a blue card out. There's 2 or 3 red cards, and there's a bunch of yellow cards.
And there's one more.
But you guys just said there was 2 red. So how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm honestly, I don't know now at this point, based on
I lost count too.
a bunch of misinformation the last couple. I've been writing it down, but I haven't trusted the last couple.
Exactly. It's been too wild.
But I do know there's a lot less pirates than yellow cards, I think.
I have the whole game hoped that I would be in this position to throw Nam overboard.
No.
But I don't know.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
I wouldn't throw Nam overboard. I'd go with Niles or
I'm not the.
Yes,
I'm
throw
not
Nils
saying
overboard.
I'm not saying.
Niles
I'm
or
the sailor.
John. If you're
Just throw John.
if you're a pirate, you're gonna throw John away. If you're a sailor, you're gonna throw Niles away. That's
Unless
my point of view.
Unless I've played you the whole time and I'm the cult leader. Then
That's
you
true.
Then you grant me the
Yeah.
victory,
That's
the solo victory.
I mean, as a sailor, I have no idea. As a pirate, I would want to throw Hans over because he's the only one that I know for sure.
Thanks.
Right? Hans is the only one that I know
He's not a
is not
cult
lying to me. Other than Nam is lying as well, but I don't know if he was doing that as a cult leader.
But if you throw Hans in the water, he can't use his gun anymore, but John can, and if we're still believing he's a
But why would I
sailor.
throw a sailor over if I knew it was a sailor, though?
Right.
You know?
So you're saying Hans is a pirate?
No. I'm saying Hans is a sailor. He's the only one that I know to be a sailor in the game. So I don't want to throw Hans over, but that's the only one that I know. I'm not sure beyond that. My gut wants to throw Nam over because he's been bullying me.
Go for it.
Just to be sure, if
Just
somebody's
gonna
thrown
prove
over, they
you
can't use
are
their
a
gun
pirate.
anymore, right?
You're what I say you are.
But I think he is the cult leader, namely.
So now,
I am
if
He
he,
the
do
sailor.
it. The sailor
am
the
and
sailor.
the
Who will be
pirates lose.
captain? Who will be captain next? Is that
Either
John?
John or
That
William.
is John.
In the 2 team that I'm in bowl, I only play blue card.
Yeah.
now if the cultist is eating by the Kraken, he wins, right?
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
Solo
so-
victory.
Then it's either Eric or Nam is the cultist.
Or you.
Yeah, you
Or
free.
you.
Not me. No, I'm blue.
And we still have to put John in there and Helle.
I mean,
That's the
If
thing
they
about
played
this.
the
You
long
just
game.
you
if
never know.
Dean is the pirate, he would probably kill John.
Okay,
I
if you're a
don't-
pirate and you're trying to win the game, you want to throw away a sailor. And if you're a sailor and you want to win the game, you want to throw away a pirate. So
Right, but
But you
who
don't want
knows
to
what
throw the
those
cult
are?
leader, and you don't want to. And that's the thing is,
Yeah.
the cult leader could play sailor all game long and just hope he gets fed to the Kraken at the end. That's the beauty of the game.
or you could
They
play
could be
pirates all
complete
day long.
all day long. Yeah, could be.
Okay, if I'm not going to throw Nam over, my choices would be Nils, John, and William because one of them is lying from that previous round.
Yeah.
Nils could have been lying 2 rounds in a row, but it also could very well have been John or William that were lying from that last one. Also, it feels really good to throw John overboard, just like on a personal level. Like, forget the game in general. I want to throw John overboard. That.
I like that.
So if
Oh,
Dean
yeah.
throws me overboard, it's crystal clear that he's a pirate with Niels and William, and probably
No, it's crystal clear if I throw Hans over because he's the only one that I know to be
Yeah.
a sailor.
Yeah, that's even more clear.
That's-
It's
No,
just
Dean is-
evil.
Dean is a
right?
very intelligent
I told you
player.
guys.
That's why he made him and Niels and let Hans pick the navigation. He knew that Hans would have to pick red. So now Dean is going to play like, I'll pick John. Of course he knows he's going to pick me. He's smart. He's playing you all.
I mean, I told
If he
up
picks
front
me,
I would-
he's a pirate.
We will know.
I told up front I would pick you.
I tried to
Yeah.
warn you guys, but
I'm
no one
telling you,
listened.
Dean
So,
is a pirate and Niels is a pirate, and then you can figure the rest
This is a
out.
consequence for you to mistrust me.
All
That
right.
means Eric is the cult leader.
In
Yes,
both of the navigation
probably.
I'm in, I'm only play blue card.
I still don't trust Nils. I don't trust John. I don't trust William. One of them is lying from 2 rounds ago.
Now, I don't know if this has ever happened, but I will sacrifice myself for the Kraken. There you go.
Okay, I'm not going to throw William over.
No.
I'm throwing John over. John, get off the boat.
All right, so
Get-
just
Are
know
you
that he's the
co-leader?
pirate. You all know
Are
he's
you
the
co-leader,
pirate.
John?
He's throwing me overboard. He's the pirate.
Okay. So the
You
captain,
have no idea how good
Are you
that feels, by the
co-leader?
way, everybody.
Captain had a very tough decision to make. We had to sacrifice one soul to the Kraken, and it's John going overboard. So you've been pushed to the plank, and then you pushed over the plank, and you're falling down. And the last words that you can say is to answer this one question, John. So the captain, as you fly down, the captain asks you, John, are you the cult leader? And you can say yes or no. While you're
Yes,
flying.
and I win the game. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I almost got you, Dean.
That would have been a good move.
I would have flipped this table.
That would have been amazing. But no, I'm not. I'm not.
Okay,
Okay,
can I say one more thing? Another reason why I did that is because that also puts William in the captain spot, which is where I want him to be. If I don't trust 3 people, that
Be
puts
right
2 out of 3 of them out of the game as the cult person. So I had some reasoning besides just the fact that I wanted to get at John. John the
So-
person, not John the character in the game.
So that means that John was a good guy. Sorry, buddy.
So
Oh, you guys.
Captain
Trying to
William.
warn us. Old game.
So, William, if you are correct, then Eric must be the cult leader, right?
Yeah, Eric's got to be the cult leader.
Man.
Captain William, I would like to give
Maybe
you
not. Yeah.
I'd
I
like
don't
to
know.
give you a small rule thing now because
Okay.
the arrows on this particular field, the arrows have changed. Helle, could you just point it out?
yes,
We've got a blue or a yellow. So this time a yellow card will also cause sailor victory.
Okay.
You only need a blue or yellow card to win the game now, and only red will continue the game one step to the left-hand side.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yellow wouldn't do nothing towards the cultist. It'd
No.
just be game
No,
over.
no, at this point, there's no yellow cultist thing. It's just the sailor's victory, and then the game will be over.
How good it feels. John is finally off board.
And from the last count, majority of cards left should be yellow.
yeah, and there's cards left for one more navigation round. Then we have to shuffle.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So I am going to give Eric the navigation. And then I'm going to give...
You think I'm the co-leader?
And then I'm going to give... let's give Helle the lieutenant. I'm sorry, I think I'm saying your name wrong.
Helle? That's okay.
Helle, yeah.
Okay, Captain William.
Why did you give the navigator to Eric?
Because if he is the cultist, then he'll pick yellow, hopefully,
No, he
and
won't.
then we'll win the game.
You should give it to me. If you are a sailor, you should give it to me instead.
Oh, okay, then switch it. We'll give it to you.
Yeah, but if she's the cult leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Yes. I think you know it, Eric. I think you know it. True in your heart.
We don't know it, then I don't know.
At the end of the day, William should make the decision.
I'm thinking William's a pirate anyway, so
yeah.
No, because one of you must be the sailor.
Now, if I was a pirate, I'll be picking Dean because he'd be with me. But I am not a pirate.
I think
all
William
I've done
is
is
the
tell
last
the truth
sailor.
in this game.
Is that your final decision?
Yes.
I think this is going well because in John, Nils, and William, there's a conflict. So we know at least one of them are not in the sailor team.
I'm definitely a sailor, for sure.
No. But
I'm
you're picking Eric
I don't
and
think
William.
Eric is.
I still think Eric's the cult. I still think Eric's the cult leader.
Yeah, him or Namli.
No.
All right, here we go.
I'm ready to vote.
I am sailor.
Let's go. All right. Everybody ready?
Where's my gun?
3, 2, 1, reveal.
I have 3.
We've got
You
three
have
from
3
Nils.
and Eric has 2. And
Eric
Hans?
has 2 and Hans has got 3 as well. So we've got 8.
3 for
guns.
Hans,
3 from Nils.
2 from Eric, and 3 from Nils.
Right. So people are not happy with this decision. And we've got a tie. We've got a tie between Hans and Nils. So William, as the former captain, you can punch one of them out of the mutiny, and the other one will be the next captain.
So who is it now?
Hans
and Nils.
And
I will
Nils.
flip my card. I flip my card before he has to choose.
You will flip your card.
Man.
Wait a minute.
Let's take out.
We have
Just
to
wait,
flip.
just wait.
Oh.
Hans is
What
the
does
master, the master strategist. And this card claims that if Hans won't become captain now, then he can return his guns.
Oof.
So he can keep his guns.
So let him be the captain.
Yeah. You can be the captain. Hans is captain.
Okay. That made the choice easier.
I'm good with that.
He kind of forced you into that one, eh?
Yeah, that's okay though, because I got guns, and then I think we got enough guns on the good side to get it back.
But Hans is on the good side.
So for a fact that Eric and William, they have at least one, either a pirate or the cult leader. So.
Right. Okay.
You're the one who brings it up, so I'm thinking you're trying to defend yourself a little bit too much.
I mean, I already warned you guys, Dean is a pirate, but you didn't
So,
trust me.
Helle, the captain is moving from William to Hans.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
And Hans can make a new decision. John is even ignoring my message. That's so annoying.
He's sleeping with the fishes.
What is okay? It's definitely clear that Dean and Nils are pirates. That is helping Nam a little bit, but he can still be the cult leader. Doesn't have to be, but he could be.
I am the sailor. Why would, if I'm the co-leader, I would cover Dean up. I would say he's the sailor. So I would even throw more confusion to you guys.
No, you can play it either way. So,
I mean, I want to grow suspicion on me so that I could be thrown overboard when I am when you guys had the choice to throw someone else, right? So I would like just tell Dean is sailor and trying to go with it and just create a lot of confusion, and then Dean play a lot of the red card, and then you guys would be suspicious on me, and then you throw me overboard. But I didn't do that because I'm the sailor, and I fly a pirate, and I have to announce it to everyone.
I'd say at this point, Hans, that you can't believe anybody. You got to go with your own guts because it's been too much. And if we go on the red side again, we're helping both the pirates and the cult leader.
I think it's clear that I can trust Helle as my navigator, and then the lieutenant is not clear because we definitely lost the sailor last turn in Ron. So there's one remaining sailor between the rest of you, and that
I am a sailor. You have to trust me.
that is.
He is not
Been
the
his
sailor.
line.
He is definitely not the sailor.
That's been his line. I'm a sailor.
He is
We could
he
take
is a pirate
William,
with
perhaps,
Dean and Nils.
if William is a
I am a
Sailor.
sailor. If I'm a pirate, why would I say
100%.
Dean? If I'm a pirate, why would I say Dean is a pirate?
Because you're a
Explain that.
pirate. Why wouldn't you say that?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you say it if you're a pirate? If you are a pirate, then you would say Dean's also a pirate.
No, but I am a sailor, and I saw Dean as a pirate.
No, you're
But
not a
you're the
sailor.
cult leader, and you saw Dean as one of the two.
Now,
No,
you might
no
be
one
the
is
cult-
on my side right now. If
Now
I'm-
you might be the cult leader,
and decide to throw
yeah, I
everything
might
up in
be
the
a
air.
sailor.
and then Eric could be the pirate.
I
Hey,
don't know
Hans.
why are you trusting Eric over
You definitely
me,
not the
because
sailor.
the
Because
count
I
on
only
Can I
made
ask you a
one
question?
decision. I only made one move into this game. All I did is play one card in the total game. So I tried to bump people to mutiny a few times when I saw that the pirates were in charge. So your choice.
I'm in the team twice, and both of the time I play blue card, and both of those teams play blue card.
We don't
Hey
know
Hans,
that.
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is there other than the obvious that no one in this game trusts me? You had stated before I threw John overboard that you thought that he was a pirate. I kind of trusted you on that, thinking that
I
would be
did
good
not
to.
say that.
Oh, I thought you said that he was a pirate.
He gave 4 guns to mutiny against the team that included Nils and you.
That's right.
And
It was
then
before that you said that. That's right.
Nils countered that.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you threw overboard the sailor.
Right, exactly.
So you
done.
are a pirate.
100% pirate.
You were selected.
Everybody believes that
I told
anyway
you guys.
about me, but
You are selected by Nils. I'm sorry.
I
Everybody
told you guys.
believes that I'm a
Hans, I think William is a sailor.
I don't think so.
William isn't a sailor.
Because Nils made a team with William and John twice. William and John twice was Nils'
Did he?
team. Yes, and
Okay.
Yeah, but if they throw our red cards at me, I have no choice.
no, it doesn't matter. Like Nils is definitely bad, and he picked John and William twice, and John was a sailor, so it's impossible that William is also a sailor. Nils
But
wouldn't.
that means that Eric or Namli
I'm
is a
the
sailor.
last sailor. If
Right.
Hans,
No, they're not
if you are the
sailor.
sailor, I'm the last sailor.
So William
you're
has
not
to be
sailor.
Nils. It can only be Eric.
William never have the choice, being the lieutenant or either the captain,
It doesn't matter. I
and
take
choose the
Nam.
blue card.
Who do you take?
I take Nam. It's probably wrong, but it's between Nam and Eric. So
Yeah.
I mean, if you, if I
I
saw a
never
blue card, I
been
would choose it
anything else than a deputy or
right
nothing.
now.
Yeah.
I think it's
Seems
quite
very
likely
GG,
Eric is the
yeah.
sailor, but that's how we go.
Okay, our captain Hans has made his decision. Right
Because
hand
we're
should be
We're still
Namli.
winning. We're still with blue and with yellow, and we have a good navigator. So if you are a sailor not on the team, you don't want to mutiny this. Only the bad guys want to mutiny this team.
How can you say that?
That's not true.
Because there's 2 sailors on the team, one in front and one is the navigator.
Yeah, but you picked the wrong one.
So you're saying that even if Nam is the pirates, you guys will get it through?
I'm the sailor.
Yes. Because
Can you swear that if you end up with 2 bad cards, a yellow is good. Oh yeah, okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
And we have got no mutiny. We all happy with it?
No mutiny.
Yep.
This is
We're
why-
happy. We're happy right now.
You have got your crew under control. I like that. So let's
I think Nam's we're done.
let's do the navigation. Captain, you stay awake. Everyone else go to bed. And Helle, you preparing the map archive.
I take card number 2.
Discarding number 1, keeping number 2. Thank you very much, Captain. And now, Lieutenant, Mr. Namli, yes, you can have a look at the 2 cards. And
I'm choosing number 1.
choosing number 1, and we're discarding number 2. And then Helle, you are our navigator.
Yes.
You know what to do.
Shake.
Give it a good shake. Let's see what the captain and lieutenant gave us. And Helle chose 1 card. Discard number 1, keep number 2. And you can all open your eyes. The navigation is set. And we can reveal the card. If it's yellow or blue, it's a victory for the sailors. If it's red, the game continues. And we've got a sailor victory, a yellow card play. Game over. Finally, the ship moves to sailor victory.
What do you have?
That's what you get for throwing me overboard, Dean. That's what you get.
This was so tough this round.
I think I was wrong. I should have taken the captain, right? Yeah. I was sawing that William has 3 guns, so I want to be the last captain. So I could just be the captain for the whole last game.
Were you the last pirate and Eric the cultist?
Yeah, Eric's the cultist. I figured it out.
Yeah.
But Eric's turned so much suspicion on me. I was playing to be a sailor, so that last game I could take the captain. I mean, I did choose a blue card at that situation.
So
Eric had the
you
yellow.
actually chose you put in a yellow card?
Yeah, that's put pirate in a very bad spot.
On your first game in the early round? Awesome. Awesome.
This was a tough fight between the pirates. Yeah, I think we So John, you were a loyal sailor, innocent as you were fed to the Kraken, and of course, Dean, you made a good theater out of it. But I suppose you wanted to kill John all the way anyway. It was.
Yeah. Hey, I never lied about my cards, by the way.
I
always told the truth.
But I'm worried that William could take it back. So
I love you too, Nils. I just saw the message. Sorry.
And William was the last loyal sailor after all.
Yeah.
William, you were the loyal sailor.
Oh well. Yeah.
Guys, I did wrong thing. I should have taken the captain and used my ability to cancel out William.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could win.
That was a tough spot. That would have been a hard win
My
anyway.
abilities can cancel William gun.
Which ability is that? That's
I forgot that.
Oh, the seducer. Yes.
Oh yes, but
yeah, I should have signaled you guys to put on 1 gun and then take the captain and then cancel William.
Oh yeah, Dean had
kill another sailor.
Dean had easily put 1 gun in.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The blue cards are already out. That's it.
Yeah, I was just like,
you discarded all the
sawing the gun.
I discarded all blue cards.
Niels discarded blue. Yes, in the last navigation rounds, when Niels was captain and lieutenant, he had blue cards and he discarded all the blue cards.
Always blue.
I was worried that was happening.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That was
and the guy who was telling the truth, nobody trusted.
That was an easy pick for me. Always blew out.
Yeah. I forgot about my special ability. Could have won.
It was close with the correct strategy at the end. It might have been a twist and maybe a safe win for the pirates. And maybe Eric, as a cult leader, you had no luck with the yellow cards. Like sometimes it happens that players are forced to play a yellow card
Yeah.
But it didn't happen in this game.
Until the
And-
last.
Into the last game, but you managed to even to like be in the end of the game, be one of the 3 guys who might be the safe last sailor.
Exactly.
And it might have helped you being navigator in the last round, and then you could have played the yellow card.
But there was no way.
Yeah. I'm
But-
sorry. Actually, I forgot about my special ability. Because if I had remembered that, I would signal on you guys to turn on gun, take the captain, and kill another sailor.
Helle, what was your role?
I actually had meant to use it here at the last. That was just that we could look at one more card. That was it.
Okay.
Oh, the lookout.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had one that was the one where you get to the smuggler get to draw 3 cards, but it didn't work
it's
out.
kind of
for me
the
to-
same as mine.
Yeah,
Nearly.
which I was hoping to play soon, but it never hurt me. We went the direction I wanted to every time. So
Still so
Not in
fun.
the start. We did have a little
I'm
detour.
sorry.
Oh gosh, guys.
I forgot about it. But I remember my ability. I would have won. Could have possibly won.
Nils and I are
Wow, that
always on the
would've given
pirate team
me-
together, though. I was correct about that every time.
that's my first win as a sailor in this game.
I think
Wow.
it was the perfect move at the end with the peacemaker. So even Dean and Nils, you show to the crew that you are like pirates, like quite for sure. You made a kind of a bad move, and then but having the power, Dean, that you are the captain, you can kill someone. I think that was a good move for the pirates, really strengthening your power on that side.
Oh yeah, and I signaled him who to kill. I mean,
And you signaled him who to kill, the guy with the most guns.
yeah.
So
I
think
thought we were going to lose at that point. I really did.
Mm.
I was like, that's it. That was a great move. We're done.
I thought
We were still in such a bad spot, though. It was really tough to come back on
I
that.
knew you were going to do that, though. That's the hard part. But I didn't have any other choice but to throw those guns.
I was a little nervous that you were the cult leader, though. That was my only hesitation on that.
No.
wasn't sure.
I tried to give you just a little bit, but not being too obvious.
Wait, I thought I have signaled you guys, not Eric and William. I mean, they must be a co-leader, right? Because I'm going to tell lie. But you thought I'm telling lie, right? I know Eric's the co-leader. I should have signaled that.
I have one question about who would have been the next one to be thrown out if we would have moved left. Hans was the captain.
Hans was the captain, yeah.
So
Yeah.
who
I mean,
would have you thrown out?
Me.
And I think it would be
You
Dean.
would have thrown me out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Dean is confirmed pirate as well.
Dean?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nils or Dean. I would have checked who had more weapons, more guns left, and cards to flip.
That was
But
Okay.
those two were confirmed pirates.
Wait, what are the last 2 cards that you have, Hans?
The last two, what?
What is the last 2 cards that you have? The last 2 cards?
I got 2 yellow cards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
So he gave me a yellow card.
Yes.
And
So
did you have
I
2 yellow
actually
cards
saw-
then?
I saw 2 yellow cards. So
Yeah, I kind of forgot, like, if either it's the blue card or the yellow card, the sailor gonna win. So I thought, like, the odds of having one last sailor is very
You
small.
had
So.
yellow cards as well, now?
Yeah, I had 2 yellow cards, so I cannot pick anything.
Holy!
It was over.
Wow.
Yeah, but I got 2 yellow cards.
Oh, wow! 4
I
yellow.
thought there were a lot of yellows in there.
Yeah, distribution of yellows at the end was just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I think as a pirate, we had empowered you a little bit more, Eric. And I tried to, but you were
It's okay.
you should have played a little bit more aggressive.
For the first
No,
time,
because on my first turn, which is the only one I had, we were 3 clean people with nothing. I tried a little move, and it went too blue quickly. It would have had to be either a yellow and a red. At that point, the 3 of us would have been suspect. And that
Yeah,
would
I
have been,
think we lost the game in the middle. So when Helle and Hans
That's right. Yeah.
and John drove 2 or 3 times in a row blue. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
nasty.
but they're still thinking that either I or Dean is a sailor, so we still have chance at that point. Because they cannot find the last sailor.
Yeah.
That was so much fun watching. There's this battle between Dean and Nam Lee, and one of them are claiming to be pirates and the other one not. But actually, all the time they're both pirates.
Yeah.
And this was fun.
That was smart.
Yeah.
This was fun to watch.
That was
I
smart.
told you that's
But
what
we
he
didn't
did.
kind of put any of them in because we just left them out, except for
I mean,
Dean
you guys
at some
should have
point.
known that because I and Dean didn't argue much. I kind of like try to hide, not to argue much with him or like making him obvious moves gonna throw me out, but he didn't.
I felt
And
like
also
my best bet was with Hans believing me, which he never did.
Oh, I mean, at that point, you have to make you so suspicious so they gonna trust me, right? Because your job's done. You did everything bad for the pirate, right? You want to throw John out immediately. I think you as a pirate, they're gonna trust me. I'm gonna just sail to the pirate team for the last couple rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was my plan.
I'm with you, Nam. I'm
Yeah,
absolutely
you should
with
have thrown him out immediately so that no one
I think we
even trust you as a sailor.
Dean and I, we
You're
played
right,
our
yeah.
role and we were done with our roles. We had no other. I made a really good confusion in the middle game between William and John, but yeah, it worked
I
out.
will try to signal you like throw John out immediately, but I cannot do that directly because I'm in conflict with you.
But I did
So
that.
even
I
trust you as
told
a
it.
sailor. Yeah.
Dean and I, we
You're
played
right,
our
yeah.
role and
If
we
you're
were
a
done
pirate,
with
you
our
should
roles.
throw John out,
We had
but I
no
don't want
other-
to do it like
I
obviously.
made a
So
really
that they
good
know we are both pirate conflict.
confusion in the middle game between William and
It was
John.
very daring of you, Nils,
yeah.
to suggest a team with William and John.
worked
I will
out.
try to signal you like
Super
throw
daring.
John out immediately, but I cannot do that
Well,
directly
I
because
had
I'm
more
in conflict with
information than you
you.
think so. But I did
because
that.
even
I
trust you
told
as a
it.
sailor.
Dean and I, we
You're
played
right,
our
yeah.
role and
If
we
you're
were
a
done
pirate,
with
you
our
should
role.
throw John out,
Yeah,
but I
no
don't want
other-
to do it like
I
obviously.
made a really
So that they
good
know we are
shuffle.
both
There was
pirate conflict.
confusion in the middle game between William and
It was
John.
very daring of you, Nils,
And
to,
the other one
to
was
suggest
there
a
was
team
no
with
blue
William
card
and
left.
John.
Worked
I will
out.
try to signal you like
Super
throw
daring.
John out
Enough.
immediately, but
So
I cannot
I
do
had a
that
good
directly
I
because
had
I'm
more
in conflict with
information than
you.
think. And I think I tried even a third time, and the third time I knew I would be mutinied. So it doesn't matter what I'm picking. You already claimed
It's
up
true.
front you will be mutinied, whatever happens. So I could pick easily John and William. So, and for a long time I thought, okay, William or Eric must be the cult leader. So, and I was not 100% sure. How can I? I mean, it was 90% Eric, 10% William, but still 10% roughly William.
I was struggling with that too, Nils. And then in the back of my head was that whole thing is Degum is Hans like playing us this whole time. Because I mean he's you know what I mean? Like that's what
Or
I
Helle.
yeah, or Helle. Yeah, I thought that too for a while. I thought, man,
Yeah.
she could really be. And
I was just so unlucky with the cards.
because that's such
at
a
the
smart
start.
strategy. Just go all the way, let me
Yeah.
think, throw you overboard, and
Yep.
yeah, you could do it.
No. For the cultist, the cultist person should have tried to go a little
Get
bit
some more people.
I didn't have a chance.
No, I'm with you, Eric. I understand
Yeah.
that you never had the chance, but if you had the chance, and if you would be on the team, and if you should always try to team up
Try
with the
to.
pirates. Otherwise, you have no choice.
But I was going with the pirates at the beginning because we were moving left. But
Yeah,
then, but then
it happened
suddenly
that
we make a
I'm-
move right so much.
Dean was early on, so named as the evil one. I don't know why.
I
Sure.
really, honest to goodness, I never lied about my cards. That was the crazy thing. I was like, oh my
You
goodness.
have no blue
there's
card, right? I believe you.
None. I did not draw a
Yeah.
single blue card. I don't think the entire game. Is that right, Michael? Is that, yeah.
You never saw a blue card.
That's
right.
right.
And that
Yeah.
you had 3 times, didn't you? Have 3 times.
3 or maybe
think-
4. 2. So the very first 2 turns and then 1 at the end, I guess. I think
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times.
So I got all the blue ones. I got always blues, and I kicked them always off. Always. I had billions of blue cards in the game. I was constantly kicking them off.
I didn't get any in the first 2 rounds. Only, I think there was the 3rd round or something.
Coming out red strong that's got to be a difficult win for the Pirates. 2 first rounds of red. You know that it's going to correct itself and go straight to the East Coast, and that's what happened. But it would be a challenge to keep on going that direction.
Right. But I also think y'all was doing the right thing by throwing the blue cards out because there wasn't any more cards in there, right?
Right.
There was no more blue, right? Right.
I mean,
So-
Dean could have been a sailor.
But see, then I thought Hans might have been red because we threw because y'all were throwing all the blue cards out, and all you had to do was go 2 more steps, and then the red would have won. So that was a good strategy. That would have been a good strategy, but it might not have been y'all's.
It was really hard sitting here not saying anything that last round, by the way.
I'm
like, oh no,
I can imagine. Right.
Do you know every single row when you're
Oh,
there,
yes.
John?
And you can watch Nils throw off all the blue cards.
all the guys, you're like, oh. I was trying not to pay attention actually because I didn't want to somehow give it away.
My biggest motivation was thinking about when we record our next podcast. Getting to talk about that time I got to throw John overboard. That was,
and then I can follow it up by the time I beat Dean at Feed the
That's
Kraken.
Right. That's right.
Later victory and Dean as a pirate. Sorry, it nearly made it, but it wasn't enough. Yeah.
Are you still live?
Yeah. William did call my bluff out.
I think we can say goodbye
He
to.
did say
Yeah, we
for
can say
once
goodbye.
that Dean, me, and Nils
Yeah.
is a pirate.
We should just we say goodbye to our live watchers. We still got a couple of live watchers. They hold through the entire 3 hours of gameplay.
Wow.
So thank you for watching.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And
Thanks, guys.
you should
Thank
definitely check out MeepleTown and you are on Game for Life BG at the moment now. So check out those 2 channels. They've got awesome content. And of course, stay tuned for some more Feed the Kraken. See you guys on the 7 Seas.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
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 Okay, and then we can just continue our after talk.